All right, guys, welcome to the Unfiltered Podcast for the nighttime edition. Holy shit, I'm still losing my voice. We have three lovely guests with us and our boy Josh back in the building. So let's get it. Jeff, sorry.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynch to the conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
This fucking fine Wednesday, baby. Tonight we got my boy Jeff in the fucking building. Let's get some fucking W's, bro. We also joined with three lovely and beautiful guests. But before we get in the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Join the Discord. That shit's popping after that fucking fight last night. That shit is fucking popping. Eric was doing that shit all night, all morning, making sure the Discord is lit. I'm telling you, it's lit. We got behind the scenes of the fights, everything. So join the Discord. You can also drop us topic suggestions and videos to react to. And if you didn't know, June 10th, we're going to be choosing 10 of y'all from the Discord to come on a cruise with us. It's going to be me, Anwar, Josh Pelton, and Eric. It's the Virgin Cruise, so no kids. You know how that shit goes. A lot of girls trips. We're going to get y'all laid.
Yo, shout out to the chat, man. Yeah, yesterday was a crazy show. I'm pretty positive that this panel right here is going to be a lot more cooler, man. We have very sophisticated ladies in the panel tonight. Shout out to them. All right. So while the chat goes ahead and comes in, let's give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to our sponsor, Vacay. They make CBD, CHD, THC products. We got gummies and vapes on the table. All the THC is Delta 8, so they're legal in all 50 states. If you have any questions, just hit us up in the DMs. We'll be happy to answer them, and we'll be happy to send you some free samples as well. And shout out to our sponsor, Ask Dr. Kish. He's a certified family medical physician, and he's here to answer all your questions. He's not here to prescribe you no bullshit. He's actually going to get you right. He's offering a 50% off discount for everyone who watches Unfiltered, so hit up his links in the description. And also for Vacay, there's a 15% off code if you use the code Unfiltered.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my boy Kish, man. He's a personal friend of the show. He'll be here next week if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir, he is.
Cool. Real quick, man. Shout out to Dom in the Clips channel, man. He'll probably surpass this channel by the end of the week, man. He's fucking killing it over there. Make sure you guys check that out. Link in the description. Also, as far as merch, we ran out of merch, guys. I already placed another order. Shout out to you guys. We sold out ASAP. The white hoodies were very, very popular. I wasn't expecting that. I thought the black ones were going to be the most popular, but shout out to you guys on that. 50K subscribers by June 10th. I will be spending $15,000 of my own money to throw you guys a party, so shout out to that. And we'll get started with the nighttime show now. Let's let the ladies introduce themselves. We'll start off with you. We'll work our way around. And do me a favor, Miss Luna. Try not to read the chat because we have an editor that does reels.
Yeah.
And
I can't read, so.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, and shout out to this being our 100th episode.
Yeah, shout out to the 100th episode, man.
Shout out to the fucking 100th,
bro. Almost 2 months in, man. I'm really proud of the progression that we've made.
2 months, 100 episodes.
Wow, I'm really, really excited about that, man. Hopefully, a year from now we'll do like 1,000. And okay, cool. So let's get you introduced.
And then can I get your name, age, and what you do for a living?
Yes, my name is Luisa Fernanda. I'm 27. I'm a writer. I work at a law firm, and I'm an influencer.
Nice. Shout out to you.
Onlyfans content creator.
No, not.
No. Okay. What about you?
Okay, fun. I'm Luna. I'm 23 years old, and I make content, and then I model.
Okay. You make content like TikTok?
So I have TikTok and Instagram, yeah.
Instagram. Okay, cool.
Just making sure you're talking to the mic.
Yeah, talking to the mic. And I know that you're like really pretty and all that, but like the chat.
I know. I'm like staring at myself.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
so
staring at
sad.
yourself and like, when we have the reels, like you're gonna be like, damn, I was looking at the fucking screen the whole time.
Yeah,
and
we're doing it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
trust
doing
me.
it for you. Trust
We've
me.
we've had a girl and she's like, damn, I look so bad on the
Mhm.
reels.
Yep.
She's like, can you delete it? We
Yeah.
told her not to look at the chat.
Yeah, it happens. And to be honest, it was her back there. Yeah, you see how she's laughing? She knows
She's
exactly
so
what we're talking about.
pretty.
Yeah.
I would stare at myself.
And so
down
she was,
here,
and she
too.
was on your seat, and she was like, "Man, I'm so pretty. Like, I'm
She
so
is
pretty." And
beautiful.
during the reels, you know, it's just like,
Yeah, it makes
she's
you
like,
look terrible.
yeah. Okay, cool. What about you?
I'm Jules.
Okay.
I'm 24 as of like a week ago.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
I'm in sales and I'm also a bartender.
Nice. Shout out to you. Where do you bartend?
The W Fort Lauderdale.
The W. Oh wow, I've been there.
Good spot.
Yeah, that's crazy. They have like a fucking like room like on the 4th or 5th floor or some shit like that, where there's like a bar and like the reception is right there, if I'm not mistaken.
The living room.
Yes, that's what it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's like where it's into, like where you go to check in, right?
Well, yeah, I bartend at the living room and then also a pool on the 5th floor.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. And last but not least, shout out to our boy Jeff, aka Josh.
Too many Josh.
I'm Jeff, and I'm 24 years old, and I am the top promoter in Miami.
Yes,
Let me make sure I
sir.
say that right
Yes,
this time. Yeah,
sir.
top promoter in Miami, and yeah,
And
I'm
shout
glad
out
to
to
be
you.
back on the show.
And shout out to you because the last time we randomly went to go celebrate something that we had just accomplished.
Yeah, it was 1K.
And I was like, yo, let's just go to the fucking casino and spend some money. I like playing blackjack. And then I was like, you know what? There was a fucking like an event going that night. And I was like, yo, we got to get in here and you got us in. So shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. It wasn't cheap though, but you got us in. All right, cool. We already got some super chats in here. Let's go ahead and read them real quick.
All right. Let's see.
I wish I could read.
Captain Caveman said, "My women don't need to know how to read."
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you. Thank you for reading that out loud.
Okay, yeah.
And then Wealth of Barber. Shout out to you, Wealth of Barber. We've been talking for a minute.
Yeah, shout out to my boy.
W Pod, this episode gonna be a banger, boy. Can you send a list of the equipment y'all use for the pod? Oh yeah, you asked me that. a
Oh
while
yeah.
ago.
That's good.
We'll
He wants to start
definitely,
his own.
yeah, we'll definitely get you with that, bro.
Yeah, we got
Actually,
you.
go ahead and DM me, bro. I'll go ahead and send you the list because I get most of our shit from like Guitar Center, and sometimes we'll order from Amazon. So I got you with that.
And then he had another one. He said, "Girl in the pink, come to Arizona. Poppy got you."
Hey.
Yes, sir.
All right, girl in the pink. She can't read, but
She heard you.
Yeah, she heard you. She
Thank you so
understood.
much.
look, man, you just gotta read for her. All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, cool. Any other ones, bro?
That's it for
All right, cool.
service.
Do me a favor. Let's just get it out the way, bro. Let's do the last clip that Jules sent you. Want to get that over with just because I had promised the chat that we were kind of like break it down, and then we'll get to the questions for the night. We'll react to some videos as well. Shout out to the chat. If you guys have anything you want to talk to the panel about, go ahead and super chat that in. You
Make
want to
sure
do a
you
call
like-
in,
Make
Yeah.
sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell.
and if you guys
Well,
want to
then
do a
that,
call in too,
then
we'll
like
go
the
ahead and do that
womb.
too.
Men
Okay,
can
so
get pregnant
hold
now,
on, pause
did
that
you know?
real quick before.
I don't know what's going on.
So essentially what this is for the panel that's here right now. Last night we had a crazy ass show. Okay. And we're gonna break it down because we didn't actually get to break this down earlier. We had a daytime show and we had to cut it off early to start getting ready for you guys. But the chat didn't really get to find out what's going on. And this is actually very exciting. So hopefully you guys are entertained by this.
Oh, Basil, that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basic. Okay, so the guy on the left there is Josh, our boy Josh, aka Jeff. And so he was here last night, and essentially what happened is this is something I did not realize was going on mid-show because I'm so tapped into like speaking and focusing that yeah, I didn't know that this was going on. So we'll go ahead and break it down now. Go ahead.
No, did you know that?
But wouldn't it? Whatever. I ain't even getting into
Okay.
that shit with you.
Okay, so pause.
Because
Okay.
you can't.
Oh no.
All right, so essentially what happens here is I didn't look at me. I'm so confused.
Yeah. Eric's like, what the fuck?
I'm so confused. Like I'm like, what's going on here? But so the two ladies at the end here, right? They have strong eye signal, right? Like this is body language says a lot, and I didn't know that they were already plotting to fight the girl right next to Ariel.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl in white.
And so at first I thought it was just like incidental, like I thought it just randomly happened, but obviously it wasn't. And shout out to Jules because she actually broke this shit down. You see how they the girl in the red hair actually starts to tell her like, yo, I'm gonna fight this chick. And this is something that went over my head. So go ahead and play it, bro. Okay, cool. So women are the
Right now,
prize, and you're
she's about to
saying
say-
that because
There we go.
like you do understand
Okay,
that you
pause
need
it
a
right
man.
there.
That was really quick to miss. So you see how she says, I'm gonna fight her?
I'll go back.
All right, go back.
You have to
She
look at the
literally
girl in the red.
whispers. Yeah, she literally whispers it. She's like, "I'm gonna fight."
Right.
Because
Watch
like
your mouth.
you do understand that you need a man to get pregnant.
see
in the
that?
first
And
place,
mind
right?
you,
I'm not even paying attention. I'm looking right at her.
understand
And
that
you
you
need a man to get pregnant. And women are the prize, and you're saying that because, like, you do understand that you need a man to get pregnant in the first place, right? Ariel, look, you do understand that you need a man to get pregnant in the first place, right? So, I understand. Like, I have 4 sisters, and I love my sisters to death. I understand how beautiful it is to be a woman and to give life, but you do understand you can't do it alone.
I never said that.
But so,
women do create
so
life.
tell me how
You can't do it without a woman.
I understand 100%. That's great, and I respect you guys for that. Like, that's powerful. I always say, if you watch this show, I always say that women are the most beautiful, amazing creatures. Like, you guys are the best. I will give you that no matter what. Like, I can't.
All right, that's it.
Okay, cool. Damn, I kind of wish I showed the
Yeah,
fight
I
now.
want to see. Yeah, that's what I said.
Do me a favor, go up and just for the panel because they don't know what happened. Go up and just kind of show the.
Oh no, this is a downloaded video.
Oh, it's a downloaded one. Okay, go to
Just the Telegram.
Yeah, go to Telegram real quick and go to the shit. It doesn't actually show it. Just
This is usually the opposite of what people do. We show the context and then it show the actual.
yeah.
clip.
No,
I'm
we're
gonna pull up the real video.
yeah. Just pull up the real video because we actually we have the panel actually invested now. Miss Pink Pink over here. She's like
she's ready.
My name's Luna.
Miss Luna's over here trying to figure out what happened. So
Yeah,
go
I'm
ahead
curious.
and play.
I
All
wanna
right,
know.
go ahead and play it real quick.
What's your ethnicity, Luna?
Guess.
Guess. Shit, Italian.
I'm Egyptian.
Oh shit.
Egyptian.
Okay.
Is
my
that it?
mom's Egyptian. My dad's Irish.
Oh, okay, yeah, I knew there was a mix.
All right, we're good now.
Okay, go ahead and play it. So this is essentially what ends up happening after they start whispering to each other.
They're all so pretty. I hate that they did that. That's wild.
The pretty ones be the crazy ones, though.
Yeah, that's okay, but not like
you.
All right, go ahead, play it between these 2 smart, intelligent brains right here.
Bro, y'all doing too fucking much.
Oh, okay, you leaving?
If she's leaving, I'm
Oh, what? All right, so that escalated really quickly there. I
They're
think
still going. They're still going.
yeah. She's giving it to her too.
I could tell they fight like that. I could
yeah.
tell.
And so that's exactly what happened. So it like to the person that wasn't paying
Good job,
attention.
Jules.
Yeah. So
that's her.
Yo, shout out to fucking Jules,
so
bro.
to the normal person that wasn't paying attention, right? Like you would think it was just like she just got mad out of nowhere, but it was something that was building up.
Yeah.
And so yeah, shout out to Jules for figuring that out because actually, and then my boy Jeff comes out, aka Josh comes out with a no shirt, picking her up.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're too pretty for that. They should.
Yeah, I told you it'd be the pretty ones. Okay, cool. So with that being said, we got 46 of you guys in here, man. Shout out to you guys. Let's see. Do we have any regular questions for the ladies, real quick, before we get to the first question for me?
We got. I mean, supers.
I'll go do some supers real quick. Go ahead.
All right. Let's see. Captain said to the girl that doesn't know how to read, I'll teach you.
Oh, please. Thank you so much.
God damn, everyone's trying to teach you.
David Jones, $25. He said, I'm going to do a call in about 30 minutes. I'll be asking Jeff and the guests about OnlyFans.
Shout out to you,
Yo,
David.
shout out to you,
Yeah.
David. You
I'm
would go
going to
for
try
that.
to say
Scared of
something
David.
that'll create a new soundbite for the podcast.
All right, man.
Anyway, Eric, did Ariel ever try to seduce you?
honey, no.
Okay, so if I'm being honest, she did. But yeah, I wasn't. So she's a porn star and she has over 1,000 bodies. I'm not interested in that, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately. But yeah. So yeah, moving on. What's the
And
next
then
one?
Wealth said, I'll be coming to Miami soon to link up with my boy Detox and link with y'all. So let's do a pod.
Yo, that's crazy. Detox
Yeah, shout out to-
fucking lives in his building. He lives like a few floors below us. So shout out to him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he's a very famous DJ out here. So shout
Shout
out to
out
him.
to Detox.
All right, cool. Real quick, man. I have a question, ladies. What do you think about that video, real quick? We'll start off with you, Luna.
Oh, they're way too pretty to be fighting. That's not classy. Let's not do that. That's not cool.
So if someone was
Not a fan.
bashing you the whole podcast, like talking about like personal shit, you wouldn't fight them, no matter what.
I would hope that my brain could defend me, even though I can't read. You know, I would hope that I'm smart enough to defend myself with my words.
Are you really not able to read?
Are you dyslexic or something?
No, I don't know. I
Okay.
mean,
Just reading.
it's just been really hard. Like, it just looks like lines to me.
Yeah, okay.
I don't
Shout out
know.
to you. What about you? What'd you think about that video?
It's too much.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Not my
That's
bad.
very profound. What about you? What'd you think about that video? You actually got to see it, I think, right?
No, I fell
No.
asleep.
You fell
Fell
asleep.
asleep.
Okay.
Oh my god, come
I had
on.
taken a NyQuil right before.
Wow. Shout out to you. Okay.
Um,
What about you, Josh? What'd you think about the video, bro? I'm sorry, Jeff. Yo, to be fair,
I
there's
thought
been
he was trolling.
no.
again.
To be fair, there's been like 3 Joshes here the last week, so there's
Yeah,
been a lot
it
of
was
Joshes
3
here.
Joshes.
All right, cool. What about you, Jeff? What'd you think about that video?
I don't know. I think they were pretty ratchet. I don't think they were pretty at all. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh,
I
I think
mean-
they're pretty.
I mean, the girl with the red hair shows up. I don't know.
We got a test for you.
I don't know if she was that pretty, but I could kind of tell that was gonna happen. I DM'd actually Eric right when I saw it, and I said,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?"
So what was the fight about? They were just not
It's,
happy with what they were
So what
saying to each
happened
other?
was I was asking the panel a question. I said, in a relationship, who's the prize?
Right.
Men or women? And 2 women said that the man was a prize, and 2 women at the end said the women were the prize.
Oh, poor things.
Yeah, the delusional ones. The delusional ones said that that women were the prize. And so I said, okay, cool. Just give me 3 reasons why women are the prize. And they couldn't
Right.
give me not one. So I said, okay, let's use both of your smart brains together to come up with 3 reasons. And she was like, oh no, you guys are doing too much. And then that's when everything happened.
She couldn't defend herself.
Yeah. So what I find is that when women when you kind of like corner women and they don't know how to answer questions, they start to
Get defensive.
and disrespectful, and it's just very unfortunate.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad.
But yeah,
They'll
looks
start
like
saying, "Oh, you're not confident." They'll gaslight you.
Yeah.
That's all what women do.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
women gaslight you.
No, not me personally.
No, not you.
yeah.
Not
Okay,
him.
cool. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Him.
Yeah, she's funny.
Do we have any other ones?
Repo, $50. He's a shout out to my future ex-wife, Louisa.
Wow. Shout out to my boy
God
Repo.
damn, Repo.
All right. What's going on with this?
Yeah, Luisa smiling hard as fuck too. She like that
red.
shit. She blushing, all that.
Oh, if he only knew that you date celebrities, huh?
Stop.
God,
Yeah.
Stop.
We're not gonna
What's
go
the
there.
tea?
We're not
Let's
gonna
not
go
go
there.
there.
We're not gonna go there. Shout out-
Wait, you
shout-
dated a celebrity before?
Yeah, we actually know him.
What celebrity?
Stop.
We won't talk about it. Yeah, we're not-
I know the
We'll
celebrity.
talk
Yeah,
after.
yeah, we know him.
We'll
You
talk
don't
after.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Any other ones, bro? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and then Wealth said, ladies, thoughts on guys with face tattoos.
Oh yeah, go ahead, ladies. What do you think about that, Miss Luna?
So I definitely want a higher class man, and I don't want him to have face tattoos. I mean, my man doesn't have face tattoos. He's perfect. He's beautiful.
Oh, you're in a relationship?
I am. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can he have like body tattoos though?
I say everybody has their own preference, so it's whatever you like. That's fine.
We're only talking about you right now, though.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay. I like my man, so I like how he has no tattoos. He looks perfect.
Okay, cool. So no tattoos. Sorry for you, homie. What about you? Tattoos?
Yes, I love tattoos.
Okay.
Face
Shut-
tattoos?
No.
No. But
Neck is
like
the highest.
arm tattoo. Okay, cool. Gotcha. What about you? Tattoos?
Yes, but not on the face.
Not on the face, right? Yeah.
like, no,
So like
uh-uh.
6'9" is not attractive to you.
No,
Oh.
absolutely not.
So if 6'9" comes in here right now,
not even with money.
not even with like
No.
2 mil, he's like
No.
Louisa.
No,
Let's go.
Eric. No.
No?
No. I
Okay.
just can't.
What about you, Lena? 2 million? 6'9" comes in here, he's like, yo, let's take a trip to Dubai. You going?
I don't think 2 million's a lot.
No?
And I'm not going anywhere with anyone I don't enjoy
10 million.
spending time with. I still don't think that's a lot.
Really?
Nah, she
I'm
thought
good
she
on that.
debated it for
How
a
much?
second.
How,
She
Debated.
like-
how
she
much?
like-
How much is a lot to you?
How much is a lot to
Yeah.
me? I would say 100 million.
100
In
million.
there.
How much do you make a year?
Me
Yeah.
personally, I make. Wait, how much do you make a year?
How much
Should
do
I
you
tell
make? I'm asking you. How much do you make?
Just-
Since,
just a
since-
ballpark.
I
since-
make
yeah.
good.
So since
I
10
make
mil
good.
is a lot, how much do you make a year?
I make good money.
Six
Okay. Just give me a
figures?
ballpark.
Yeah.
You don't have to give me an exact number.
Definitely 6 figures.
Okay. 6
Okay.
figures.
That's kind of like
but
broad.
yeah, that's like nothing.
It could be
I mean, I'm
800K.
23.
It could be 800K. You're saying 6 figures, like 100K.
It is
200K?
broad. You're right. But that's
Yeah.
my business, so I'm gonna keep it in mind.
Okay. Well, it's funny because it's always the women that don't even have anything close to what they want that always want that. So it's very ironic.
No, I
Uh,
say in a few years I'll be there. I'm young, so I have
okay,
time.
cool.
Alright.
Do you think that guys care about how much you make?
In my experience, no. They just really want someone to be around, spend time with, and that you can laugh with. You definitely should have something going for yourself, of course.
Mhm.
I'm not saying don't make your money. Women should have their own thing going from their own money, of course. But in my experience, no. He doesn't care because he makes so much more than me. It doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
You know,
How much does your boyfriend make?
Good.
He makes good.
More than you.
Wait, what
More
is
than-
he?
More than me?
Yes.
What is he? What does he do?
What does
He's
he
an
do?
attorney. He has his own law firm.
How much do you think I make?
You make good. I think you make good. I think you make
Uh,
at least 6 figures.
You're not giving me numbers.
Yeah,
though.
like these are your
Yeah.
big,
Good,
very
good.
broad.
you, you make
like,
good. Yeah.
make
He makes good.
I don't know. I can't read.
We're all good.
I make good.
Yeah, we're all good there.
If
Yeah.
your boyfriend was here, you would be like, "Yeah, I make this money."
I
Yeah.
think
It's usually people that have money that are
he would keep
quick
it
to be like,
himself.
no. Because if you talk money with someone, then you can make more money.
No, yes, he definitely talks money with me, and I'm shocked, honestly, what he showed me yesterday. I was like, I can't even fathom making that in a month. Honestly,
The problem is that nobody here gives a fuck but you.
it's true.
Like, you're the only one really throwing money around. It's not impressive. Like, I know it's not impressive to me. It definitely probably isn't impressive to him.
Did you think I was trying to impress you?
No, I mean,
No. That's not
the
what
way
you
that you're
mentioned.
saying, like,
Yeah.
yo, he makes more than me. Like, okay, how's your man?
How old is he?
Yeah, how old
He's
is he?
30.
He's 30. Okay, cool. So we're around the same
How old are
age.
you?
I'm 31, so
Okay.
we're around the same age. But like I said, the question was, do you think that men care how much you make?
No,
And
I don't think so.
okay, cool. Because yeah, most men don't give a fuck
Yeah,
how
that's
much
what I
you
was
make.
thinking. 'Cause you
And
probably make more.
how long have you been dating him?
We've been together on and off like 7 months.
On and off,
Yeah.
7 months. So
We
you're
broke
just
up.
a side
so-
piece.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
Yeah, you definitely are. I mean, you're really pretty. He's probably just using you to fuck you if you're being honest. So like, you don't really
Oh.
want to get there.
Okay, do you have a girlfriend?
Why does that matter?
I'm just curious.
Yeah. So if I do, what?
I don't
Like,
know.
what's your point? Like, what's your question?
That was very disrespectful
Why?
because I'm not like we sleep together every single night.
You and him sleep together?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that he's not using you.
No, he's a sweetheart.
Okay.
Don't talk bad about people that I love. It's
Fuck him and
disrespectful.
fuck you. If you want to go, you can get the fuck out. Like, I don't like your fucking attitude. So
Oh,
yeah,
you know what?
yeah. You can really get the fuck out if you want to.
I actually might
Because
leave.
you've been disrespecting ever since you got here, and I don't like it. I told you
I
before the
have?
fucking show. Yeah, I told you you're asking for way too much.
Oh,
All
for
this slick
hello?
shit, all this slick shit. Like, I'm not the one you want to do that with.
Oh.
I promise you.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You think so?
Yeah,
Shut up!
Oh.
I'm dead
Silly
serious.
woman.
Like, if you want to have a respectful conversation, we could do that. If you want to
Sure.
throw shots, we can do that too.
I remember you starting it saying that girls would run off whenever they can't defend themselves. Now it sounds like the men
How am I
are
running
kicking the
off?
woman out
How am I
when
running
they
off?
can't defend themselves.
Hold up.
before
How am
you.
I running off?
You
I'm
just said
asking you
that-
very simply. I'm saying,
No, you
if
said
you
I
want to
could
sit
do
here
it.
and throw jabs, we can do that.
I'm not throwing any
But if you're gonna be
jabs.
disrespectful, then you can get the fuck out. Is what I'm saying.
How am I throwing any jabs?
Well, you're basically saying like, oh, my man makes more than me. You don't know how much I make, first of all. All right, that's number one. So you're already assuming. Number two is like, even if he did make more than me, like, what do you get out of saying that?
I was just saying.
So again,
pretty
so
sure
like, what the fuck do you get out of saying that? I guarantee if your boyfriend was there, I'd beat the fuck out of him.
he's like
So like,
6'6".
I really don't give a fuck, bro. You don't know me.
I would
You
love to
don't. You
watch
really
that.
don't know me. As a matter of fact, call your boyfriend right now.
No. I don't
Okay.
care
All right.
about
Then shut the fuck up. Fuck is
Oh,
you talking about?
That was really rude.
All right. Let's get to some of these super chats, bro. Go ahead.
That was really disrespectful.
Uh,
I think
Silky
I'm gonna
Silk.
go ahead and leave.
Yeah. Okay.
These
Get the
men-
fuck out. Get the
Okay.
fuck out.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
go ahead and leave.
All right.
Alright,
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
don't
You
have
can
to
get
say
the
it,
fuck
you
out.
can just
Yo,
get out.
go.
Follow
Go.
me on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah. Follow her stupid
Shut
ass on
up,
Instagram.
Follow
The
me
link's
at-
gonna be in the
Silly woman.
description. I'm not even gonna take it down. Shut the fuck up. Get
he's
up and go.
mad. He's
Yeah.
big mad.
Yeah. I'm big mad.
He's really mad.
All right, bro. You really have to get out now.
Yeah.
That ass.
Please get up.
Bye, you guys.
Get out.
Please. Thank you.
Men
You
get
like
mad.
you want to stay?
Well,
or
yeah,
you
what
wanna
are you
leave?
doing?
Like,
She's trying to
come
be
on,
stupid,
like,
bro.
Bye.
If you were a dude, I'd beat the shit out you.
I
Get the
wish
fuck
you
out.
would.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Get the
wish you
fuck
would.
out.
Jules, can you handle that? Appreciate you.
Stupid ass.
Don't worry. Can we get to the next super chat?
Yup. Silky Silk. Pink shirt. Were you born and raised in Egypt? Why do American girls try to claim their parents are
She's stupid, bro.
where their parents are from if they're personally from there? I don't know. She's gone. Wealth said, Shorty gotta go, Eric.
Yeah, bro.
Facts.
She's gotta go, bro. I don't know what the fuck that entitlement shit is, bro. Like, she comes in here with some stupid shit right before the show. She's like, "Oh, can I get a pillow? Suck my dick, you dumbass bitch. You got me fucked up."
Repo said, we ain't tolerating foolishness here.
Nah, bro. Fuck this dumbass bitch. Fuck your man too. All right, any other ones, bro?
Nope, that's it.
All right, cool. All right, man. I want to get to one of the first videos, bro. We'll get to the first video and then we'll get some of the reactions from the panel. Real quick, bro. Before we get to the video, yo, I'm not a disrespectful person to the rest of the panel. You know me. You know what I mean? But I don't tolerate that shit, bro. So apologies to you guys for that.
So you trying to throw like slick shit. And then be
Yeah,
like,
bro. It's like,
That's
bro,
what I noticed.
yeah, don't
I
do
hate,
that shit,
bro. I hate when girls be like, they say some slick shit and then they try to hit you where your emotions. Oh, does that hurt you? Like, in your feelings?
Here's the
Come
thing,
on,
bro. It's like we're getting to the point where like we're growing, and there's gonna be people that are gonna come here specifically just to try to get a reaction, bro.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Like, you want to do that, cool. And I like what we can throw jabs all day long, but when you start disrespecting, don't do that, because like you're a woman. I'm always gonna lose that battle.
Mhm.
Like, women, like your power is words. Now, if you were a man, it'd be no talking. I'd smack the shit out of him. You feel me? If that was a dude. But you know, I can't do that. So hey man, you just get the fuck out. Like you're ruining the fucking quality of the show. Okay, cool. So let's get to this first video. And what the fuck, bro? I thought this was actually gonna be a classy ass fucking panel. So that's crazy.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's play this video and then
Would you cheat on him with your celebrity crush?
Yeah. He knows that too.
I do know that.
How do you feel about that?
It hurts a little bit, but I do know how much she loves Harry Styles. So it would suck. And I don't know, like, if it actually did happen, like, I don't know how I'd feel about it, but I know how much she loves him, and I don't know.
I don't know if I actually
don't think she would.
I don't know if
I
I
really don't
actually
think she
would
would.
do it. Like, if it came down to it, I don't know if I actually would, but I do love Harry Styles.
Whoa.
But you don't know Harry Styles. You know him.
But I think I know Harry Styles. He just seems such a great guy.
Yo, this guy.
Would you bang your celebrity crush?
Absolutely not. No, not over her. Absolutely.
Hey, yo.
Absolutely.
That was so nice.
Absolutely.
Now I feel bad about my end.
Okay.
This is
All right, cool,
crazy.
cool. So I saw this video before the show and I was like, yo, this video is kind of crazy because are you aware of hypergamy? Do you know what that means?
Yes, but
Yes.
no.
Okay. Tell me what you think hypergamy means.
When the guy is like has higher. I'm trying to think in English. Hold on for a minute.
Okay, take your time.
Como cuando el hombre cuida más a la mujer.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, okay. So what she said basically is like when a guy takes care of a girl, right? Yeah, go ahead and take that down, bro. Thanks a lot, bro. Appreciate it. Okay, what about you? Do you know what hypergamy means? No? What do you think hypergamy means?
Honestly, I have no idea. Well, I guess to that video, it may be.
I'll just get a little closer to the mic, please.
Yeah, just a little
Sorry
bit.
about the
Thank
soft
you.
voice. Where the guy's just like, nah, like trying to see what the girl's reaction is going to be first. And kind of bowing down.
Okay.
Maybe.
So hypergamy is when women typically tend to like go up on the scale. So like, let's say you're dating a guy that makes like 50, right? And a guy that makes like $1 million comes through. Like women typically tend to date up. Men tend to date down. So hypergamy is basically women dating up. So like she's talking about Harry Styles. Harry Styles, superstar. He has status. He has money, right? So women typically, and I find it weird that men allow that. Like I find it weird that men allow women to say stuff like, yeah, you can go ahead and fuck Drake if you want to, or Bad Bunny, because I think it's very disrespectful. You know, I think just admitting to your boyfriend, fiance, or husband that, hey, yeah, I'd fuck, you know, I don't know, fucking
It could be anyone.
anyone.
Drake. It
You
could
know
be
what I mean?
Drake.
Your
it
favorite
could be
artist. I think that's very
Bryson Tiller.
disrespectful. What do you think about that video?
It is disrespectful with what she said, but honestly, I have a hall pass. Like if I was in a relationship, I'm single. But if I had a hall pass, I would give a hall pass to my boyfriend in that moment, and I'll let him know, like, hey, listen, my hall pass is Romeo Santos.
Really?
So like yours,
Yo, that's crazy though. Like, bro, I
like
couldn't-
he's
I
the
couldn't-
only. But I probably
So
won't
you-
even do it.
So
Like,
you
So you realize how disrespectful
Yeah,
it
that's
is to say this.
disrespectful.
It is-
Like, and
I
then
know.
embarrassing. So you be done.
That's why I just said, like, it is disrespectful, and
Yeah.
that's a hall pass. Like if you want to go fuck J-Lo, go fuck J-Lo. But that's it.
So
Like,
you're
that's
giving him
it.
a hall pass.
Yes, like we give each other
Oh,
one hall
it
pass
doesn't
for
matter, though.
celebrity,
Okay.
international celebrity.
but-
Because
Like,
Lisa,
has to
you
be
know, men and women aren't the same. So
Right,
it doesn't,
I
it doesn't
know.
equate.
Look, he could never fuck J-Lo, but you could possibly fuck that dude.
Yes,
I
Facts.
know.
That's true.
I know.
because men and women are the same. What about you? What do you think about that?
Cheating's cheating.
Cheating's
I mean,
cheating.
in the end, I feel like after it all happens, it's you're gonna carry the guilt with you.
Gotcha. Who's your favorite celebrity crush?
Jeff.
Honestly, I don't even know. It used to be Liam Hemsworth.
Okay.
Okay.
So if
Um,
Liam came right now, you have a boyfriend, right? Hypothetically, you going with Liam?
No, not if I have a boyfriend.
Not if you have a boyfriend. Okay.
She just doesn't want
Good
to look
answer.
good on the
She
camera.
must have a boyfriend.
I don't.
No, you're single. Okay, cool. Okay, but do you agree that women typically like to date up?
100%.
Yeah. Okay. And now, from what she said, giving her man a hall pass, do you think it's the same? Like, hypothetically speaking, if let's say they did sleep with each other's celebrity crushes, do you think it would be the same?
I don't know.
Just be honest.
Yeah, just be honest.
You could say no.
Be
It's
I mean,
honest.
I
okay.
guess if you guys are both on the same page,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just kind of personal preference.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But in
I
general, do
guess
you
in
think it's
that
okay?
situation, I guess in that situation.
Really? Yeah.
Let's
You
be
you don't
honest,
think
it's a
that
no.
you don't think it would bother that guy for the rest of his life that she
Yes.
actually went and had sex with?
It would, but if they consider it to be a hall pass, then
They know hot palate, bro. My girl just got fucking bopped.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's the guilt that you're. So personally, like I would say no.
Yeah.
Because it's the guilt that's always going to be with you. In the time, it may be all fun and games, but in the end,
Gotcha.
you're the one who did
All right.
it.
What about you? What do you think about that video?
I mean, if I'm with a girl and I've like been in this situation where I've actually been on vacation with a girl and we were in a foreign exotic location and Drake just happened to be in that location. All these girls want to do is see Drake.
Yeah.
And we're the ones paying for the house. We're the ones paying for the vacation, but you want to go see Drake. And they said, well, you're never going to get to see Drake again. I said, well, then you can go fuck off and go see Drake and then not come back here. And we'll have a bunch of new girls here that want to be here.
Yeah.
So it's not the same. And something interesting you said is women tend to, date up in status, but not in looks. You see a lot of good looking women with some ugly dude just because of status.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it goes both ways. How many, good looking dudes you see with the non-good looking girl because they have money? It doesn't work the same way. It's not equal.
I guarantee you, and I don't know this girl, the one that just got kicked out. I guarantee you her boyfriend's probably not attractive. I fucking guarantee you.
I was about to
I've
ask
seen
her
him.
what
You've seen
law
him?
firm he works at.
Yeah, because here's the thing. It's like
attractive.
He's
Would you date him?
not me personally, but he's not bad.
Okay, but here's the thing: guys can kind of substitute for that like lack of looks if they have the status and money. Like a guy will automatically become a lot more attractive if he has $5 million in his bank account. You know what I mean? He might not have like he could even be short. He could be like 5'5". If he has 10 million in his bank account, he's 6'1".
He could be fat. Look at 42 Doug, bro. You got all the bitches. The bro's 4'10". Yeah, fuck it. You got me fucked up.
I thought he was 4'2".
That's crazy. And so okay. So for the most part, we agree. I would say this. So for you as a man, right? Because the chat, they see us all the time and they hear what we have to say. So for the girl that you're on vacation with, she wants to go see Drake. What women don't understand is that men want women that are exclusive. Like we don't want women that are anyone has access to. I get it, bro. Drake, Bad Bunny, Romeo, and Liam. You feel me? Like they have. And here's the thing: like it really works against you because you know how many women you have to fight for just to get to Romeo. Like he has a fucking army worth of women. So like you leaving your guy to potentially just go see him, like. You're costing yourself maybe a possible like healthy relationship. Just like it's kind of like me just going to China hoping to find like a fucking diamond, you know what I mean, and leaving everything behind, and I may not find it, you know what I mean.
That's
so
a fact. And like, bro, I wouldn't even feel comfortable you going out to his concert now. I'd be like, wait, hold on, you want to go to his concert?
Yeah.
Nah.
Now I'll ask you this: do you guys think that that's insecure? Like, do you think that men are insecure for thinking that way?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Like me, the one that said yes.
Okay.
No.
So what about you? Do you think that men that think this way are insecure?
Yes.
You think so? Why? Can you elaborate on that?
Well, that would let like their women go sleep with a celebrity.
Yeah.
I just feel like they don't have respect for themselves. And it could be insecurity thing.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
you're saying
yeah. Okay. I thought you were saying that like if a guy doesn't want, like for instance, if we're dating and I'm like, hey, I don't want you to go to the Romeo Santos concert, then girls like, oh, but you're so insecure. You know what I mean? It comes from more so like, and I tell women this all the time, like, that if you vet the right guy, because I have 4 sisters, if you vet the right guy, he will provide for you, he'll protect you, he'll provision, and that guy should be respected because not all guys are willing to offer that. Most guys, especially out here in Miami, they're just gonna waste your time, right? But if you find a good guy, respect him. It's not too many of them out there, you know.
And women always regret it in the end.
They do.
They'll leave and then you replace them. And they're like, like, fuck that girl, blah, blah, blah. I could do so much better, but you didn't do better. You fucked up at that moment. So you should have been on your P's and Q's.
You guys have no idea how many women I've seen leave their boyfriends, go fuck other dudes, then come back and be like, I regret it.
Yeah.
You know, like I regret it. But it's you live and learn. Shout out to the chat, man. We have some super chats. Let's go ahead and read them real quick.
Yeah, Wealth said celebrities are regular people with money and clout.
I do agree with that. Yeah. I mean, at one point in time, some of these celebrities were homeless, you know, broke and poor. So regular people just like us. Shout out to you guys, man. It's 54 of you guys in here. Make sure you like the video. Any other ones? Go ahead.
Yeah, David said, Eric, these chicks disrespect you and your platform like you disrespect the black community. Do better. I want to watch, fam.
All right, listen, man. Yeah, maybe that's my karma right there. And to be fair, I don't disrespect the black community, bro. I just said I don't believe in Black Lives Matter, the movement. You know, but we don't have to get into that.
Oh, I need a cap. I need a cap soundbite.
I got you. Repo said, do you consider yourself a traditional woman or a modern woman?
Good question.
Oh, that's a great question. Louisa, you can start off.
Yeah, I think I'm 50-50 because of my parents. My parents been together for 38 years. And I still see like sometimes my dad opening the door for her. And like it's like little details that enamora that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
damn, 38 years. Shout out to them though. That's rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then modern because you have to keep on evolucionando.
But do you consider yourself a traditional woman?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She said it's
50-50 because my parents been together for 38 years. So that has influenced me in my love life a lot.
I would say if I had to judge, because I've seen you a few times now, we've talked, she's probably more on the traditional side. But I feel like because of like society and the fact that like, you know, TikTok and Instagram and even the women that you probably hang around, like
you ain't go to a club with her.
It's oh, I know.
Right. Oh, Basil, we're not talking about that. Don't talk about that.
Yeah, listen, man.
I don't know about that.
I have not been to the club with her, so maybe there's a side I don't know. Okay, what about you? Do you consider yourself a traditional woman?
I would say more on the traditional. Same as my parents. They're high school sweethearts. You know, my dad is a phenomenal man to my mom, and I like the opening doors and whatnot. Yeah. Wait, what did you say?
Chivalry.
No, that was me.
Oh.
Right. No, back there.
Yeah, I mean all the traditional things, but also I believe in like, you know, going 50-50. Like, you know, maybe me paying one time or me doing one of the things that men would usually do or are expected to do. But I would say more traditional.
So what are some traditional things that you hold? It could be values, traits, you know, things that you do around.
I mean, well, my ex used to like clean a lot and obviously like cook a lot for me. You know, I do think, like I mentioned, the opening the doors and holding hands, like taking initiative.
Wait, you're listing things that he does for you.
Yeah.
What
What
do you
makes
do?
you a traditional woman? What traits do you have? What values do you know?
What do you
Oh,
do?
you mean like
Yeah,
in a
what do you do?
relationship?
Because you just said he cooked and cleaned for you. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, nah. It sounds like you a modern feminist, actually.
I guess so then.
Now I would say one thing about you though, like you don't give off like a masculine attitude.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You don't have that aura of like a strong, like this lady right here, not you, but what's her name, Luna. Like you can tell from the start, like she was the first one here, and you can tell like even when she got on the elevator, like you can kind of sense that, you know, of people, like what type of people they are, a little bit stuck up, like bratty,
Entitlement.
you know what I mean, entitlement. You come in here and you're just like it's almost like wanting to be the center of attention, you know what I mean? Like she was speaking to my friend, you know, about like personal stuff. Like I look at details like that, you know what I mean? Like
She said her man spoils her.
yeah, like it's just
and bragged about it.
It's things that like people don't care about that, you know what I mean? Like imagine if I came here and was like, bro, I got 120 in my bank account, right? Like bro, like who the fuck cares, bro? Like who cares, you know what I mean? Like it's just certain things that like I pick up on, and so that's really like borderline masculine to me. You know, like why are you bragging about money, bro? Well, I don't care. Like you're not gonna take me to dinner. You're not gonna pay for my shit. You know what I mean? So like, why are you talking about money? What your boyfriend makes doesn't excite me. You know, so
I guess what do you mean by traditional?
Traditional.
Everything that you listen
like
your boyfriend does.
Yes.
Everything your boyfriend
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So traditional. It's like the traditional values back in time, like in the 40s, 50s, like how you know, women were at home, taking care at home, cooking, cleaning, you know, being a good wife, etc.
Mom.
Yeah, a good mom, a decent human being, you know, not being on OnlyFans, not stripping, not selling your body for money, etc.
Being conservative, not showing your body off. respecting your man, not
It-
embarrassing.
when
him.
Yeah, then I'm definitely modern.
Okay, so
Hey,
so
at
when
least
I,
you're honest.
you know what,
You're honest.
you know,
like I want to work. Like
okay.
I got my degree. Like if like it's just I don't want to be.
So
at
Jules, you know what's crazy is as I sit here and I start to list all these things that like traditional women used to do, I'm like, yo, these are things that like they should just be normal things. And yet in today's age, if you do that, you're wifey material.
Yeah, for real.
You know
I've
what I mean?
noticed that.
Like, yo, if you
I'd be telling. I'm sorry to.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to cut you
Go
off.
ahead.
But I remember me telling. I used to date a guy, and I would tell him like, "Oh yeah, I'm here cleaning the bathroom, like washing, the sink or something."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you're wifey material." I'm
Yeah.
like, "What?" Like,
Right.
"Oh, thank you." But
yeah, that's
I'm
crazy.
so confused.
But here's the thing though, only women get that benefit because a man still has to provide and support like the woman no matter what. It doesn't matter what age we're in, right? So
and he can't be in no low income either. You're
No.
not gonna fuck with a guy that's.
I mean,
making
you heard
40,
her. She said she
50K.
won't even. I said 2 mil. She's like 2 mil is nothing. 10 mil is nothing. So I'm like, how much do you make? Oh, 6 figures. Okay, well, like, why do you want a guy that makes 10 mil? You know what I mean? Like, the math is not mathing for me. But yeah, so I find it funny that when I sit here, show after show, and I'm like, all men want is a good woman who's not gonna embarrass him, is gonna be faithful to him, and is gonna take care of him once he gets home. Right. And I'm not saying that you have to give your whole life up to do that. You can still have a job. You can still do what you are passionate about. But like nowadays, women are like, oh no, I'm worried about me. Like I'm the prize, right? Like it's all about me. I had a woman that said here the other day, and she was like, oh yeah, I want to have kids when I'm like 28, but I'm gonna spend all my time right now becoming a lawyer. Right. And I'm like, okay, so cool. You're gonna spend all your time becoming a lawyer by the time you're 28. Now, what happens? Now your career just started. Are you really going to want to have a kid now when your career is literally just starting, right? Like it doesn't make sense. And logically, I don't think that women should be having kids like in their mid 30s to 40s. Like I just don't think that's the best time to have kids.
And you
right?
won't have as good a relationship with your children because you're not in
28
the
at the
same
most,
kind of
I
like,
think.
closest.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat, man. We see you guys. We have any super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Just David. He said, Anwar, I'll be calling in around 9:50.
9:50. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll
Shout
do a
out to you,
call.
bro.
Man, damn, that's crazy. I actually kind of wish my boy David would have spoke to that girl. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
No, just regular ones.
Cool. Let's do some regular ones real quick.
All right, cool. MHD, question for Jeff. What do you look for in a girl? Would you marry someone who's doing OnlyFans?
Good question. Wait, you do OnlyFans?
No.
Okay.
That's just funny.
Okay.
What am I looking for in a girl? Number one thing is communication and respect. Like you were talking about. Now, would I marry somebody who does OnlyFans? My one and only girlfriend I've ever had, and the only girl I've ever been in love with was an OnlyFans girl, but I got her involved in OnlyFans because I worked for an OnlyFans agency. And it all depends on how they take it on. Do they let the OnlyFans like take over their life? Do they let the attention get them? Because a lot of OnlyFans girls, what people don't realize, they don't actually interact with the men. They're actually having an agency do that for them. So all they're doing is posting that content.
Yeah.
Also, I wouldn't be opposed to making a joint OnlyFans with somebody, but that's my career because I'm a promoter already. I don't think that my life is I'm not gonna be applying for any serious jobs anytime soon. But back to what you said, what do I look for? It's respect and communication. I can't deal with somebody who's going out getting drunk and I can't trust at the club.
Yeah.
I work in nightlife. What a big telling sign to me is if a girl's coming out with me, how does she react when I got to walk away for 10, 20 minutes to go work with a client? When I come back to the table, is she there? Is she waiting for me? Is she talking to other dudes? That's a big sign that I go and look for. And a lot of girls, the problem is they see, I mean, I look at relationships. These are a question for you two is it transactional?
Yeah.
Because here's the problem. I could be doing all these things for you and you'd be like, well, I don't owe you anything because look at what you do for a living.
Yeah.
I don't need a girl who's going to tell me that the way I work and the way I do my job is bad for them. They should be understanding that how I promote and how I make my money that's the way I'm going to be taking care of. How are you going on these tropical vacations is because of the way I'm doing my business.
Yeah.
If you can't trust me and your reaction to that isn't to communicate why you can't trust me, and you're just going to go talk to other dudes because you think I'm going to fuck other girls. Like that's my constant problem with girls. It's like, you need to build with me, not hold me back from what I'm trying to accomplish. In Miami, you're really not going to find that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
especially where I'm, looking for a girl. So,
all right, let me ask you a question. So when you walk away from the table, out of 10 times, how many times are the girls when you're coming back? How many times are they talking to other men?
Oh, I would say 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I was gonna say that. Yeah.
But they all want to tell me how they're different. Every girl wants to tell me how. I don't want to hear you tell me. Show me you're different. I don't need to hear this bullshit that comes out of your mouth because all the time it's like, I feel like I'm gonna tell a girl, I'm honest with the girl. If I just want sex, I'm gonna tell you I just want sex. If I just want leisure and travel with you, that's it. Like I won't tell you. I would rather you tell me, Jeff, I just want to fuck you and go in place with you, rather than me stressing about does she actually like me?
Right.
Is she using me? Like just be honest, because I'm open to different types of relationships because I'm not trying to be locked down by anything. This is kind of a weird thing I say. I don't think I want to get in anything serious until I've been to every country and fuck the girl in every different country. It's kind of fucked up, but it's like I want to experience everything the world has to offer. And I feel like once you slap a label on any of these relationships that we have nowadays, it gets serious and everything. Like the mood changes. Like, why do you need a label? Why can't you just have fun with me? And if it works, it works. Like,
so are you cool with an open relationship?
If they're
we got him.
If we're bringing other girls into it, yeah, but
okay. Do we have that? Got him.
We do. It's there.
Where's it at, man?
It's hot.
Okay, it's got to be there somewhere. Okay, cool.
But I'm the one providing for you. If you're gonna go sleep with other dudes, what are you doing for me? You're bringing me sex and a good time. But like what? Like you said, I'm not saying guys can just go fuck whatever. But if I'm being honest with you and I'm not lying to you and telling you what it is and what it isn't, like at the end of the day, the girls always say, well, what am I gaining out of this? If you don't want to take me seriously, what am I gaining? You're getting clubs, travel, dinners, yachts. Like, what are you gaining out of it? Like relationships, like connections. There's always something to gain out of it. And if you're just gonna look at it, if it's all this or all that, like I don't know how you can, because girls think emotionally, guys think more like
logically.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a constant struggle that I deal with, and I've learned to just not give a fuck, and whatever happens, happens. But it's hard to. It's also hard what I do. It is a lonely business I'm in because it's new people every week. So you always do want that one person, but then it's like I get sick of them pretty quickly. So what do I do? So
and I would say this, man. Every time you come to the show, you always like are surrounded by like really attractive women. Some of them are real stupid. You know what I mean? But very attractive women. And even when like we went to the club, like there was a shit ton of beautiful women there too. So shout out to you, man. You're living a very unique life. I will say that. One point though, the 8 out of 10 girls that talk to guys when you walk away, they will never understand, and you'll probably never tell them. But that shit is so embarrassing, bro.
Well, of course, but they'll be like, "Well, you were just talking to this person,
right?
It's business, like this is. If you see me make out with a girl in front of you, fine. You know what? Cut me off.
Yeah.
But I would never disrespect you in that way. Go do what you want. If we're not dating, go do what you want when I'm not around. But don't do it in front of me. Like I had one time, I had a girl. I walked away. She was serving everybody at the table. I was never could be more impressed by a girl. She was helping me with my job rather than you going to talk to this guy, talk to that guy. Be like, oh, they just came up to me. What am I supposed to do? What do you mean? Tell them you're with me. What do you mean? What do you do? Like, I need to be able to trust you.
Yeah, it's a respect thing. And I always tell women, yo, listen, don't embarrass your guy. Even if you're just like in a dating talking stages, don't embarrass him because you're already letting him know, yo, I will talk to any guy that comes up to me. And that shit, for me personally, it's just disrespectful. And I lose interest immediately. Like I'm like, okay, cool. Now I know what type of energy she's on. I don't want that.
And what I have categories. So that girl's in the she's good for one night category at that point.
Recreational use.
And the thing is, they'll never know. They'll never know. They'll never know. Yeah.
Because you're not gonna break structure. You're gonna be like, all right, cool. We go home. I'm gonna fuck you in it.
I'm sorry. And then one more thing I'll say is that like you travel a lot, right? So
course,
but women won't understand that like traveling with you, getting their meals paid for, their trips paid for, like they don't see that as a positive. Like they don't see that as a benefit. They see it as like, oh, well, this is what you're supposed to do.
Well, I had somebody say, just because you do this and do that, like, why do you think I owe you sex at it? It's not that you owe me sex. It's the fact that you should be caring about me the same way I'm like, you think I enjoy you spending $200, $300 on a meal for you? No, I enjoy it because I like you. I'm not just enjoying it because I'm going to waste my money.
Agreed.
But at the end of the night, like, if we're not going home and we're not sleeping together, like it's not about the sex, but it's like, do you really care about it? Do you have those same emotions for me? Because I'm not just paying for anyone. Like if we're like girls will say, well, why do you say if you ain't fucking the girl, why are you not paying for them? Because it's like it is transactional in some sort of sense. It is like you're getting stuff out of me, I'm getting stuff out of you, and it comes together and it works as one. It's not straight up sex for money. It's more just like, it has to work together at some point. It can't just be me doing everything without you, providing anything back.
Right. What do you think about that? Do you agree with it? What he's saying?
Like everything?
Yeah. What'd you disagree with?
She's
like, which part? Where do I start? She's like, where do I start, bro?
It's just funny because we talk a lot,
Yeah.
and he talks about his girl problems with me. And in a way, I see both sides. You know, if you guys are on the same page, that's fine. But you know, girls have feelings. If they start to catch feelings, then you know that's where it gets kind of tricky. But I mean, as long as you're communicating that, but I think eventually, just depending on the situation, that girl's always going to catch feelings in the end, and it's going to get messy.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think men and women show love the same way?
No, but I think they have the potential, you know, to catch feelings in that time.
You have a mom and father, right?
Mhm.
Okay. And can you tell me, how does your dad show love to your mom? Like, just name a few things that he does without it being like telling her he loves her or like hugging her or stuff like that. Like, tell me certain things that he does that shows your mom that he loves her.
Buying her a fat ring, a car. No. I
Spending
mean,
money.
he's affectionate.
Okay.
You know, anytime that she leaves the house, you know, he's always FaceTiming her and whatnot.
Now tell me how your mom shows him that she loves him.
I mean,
I'm trying to
my
prove a point
mom,
here.
you know, cleans, make sure everything's, you know, put together. She's also super affectionate as well.
Yeah.
You know, quality time is something that they definitely both have in common. But I mean, my mom also, I mean, they've been together for like 26 years.
Okay.
You listed off a lot of stuff for your dad. And your mom was like,
yeah, your mom's like, look,
my
man,
mom's spoiled.
she's affectionate and she cooks. Okay, that's it.
And they're probably watching this.
And okay, and so shout out to them, right? But here's the thing, and they sound like a healthy couple. But the thing is, men and women show love differently. So, like for instance, for me personally, when I'm in a relationship, the way that I show love is I'm gonna pay for all the meals, I'm gonna pay for all the bills, I'm gonna take care of any expenses that you have, right? I may not necessarily. Oh shit!
He actually called.
David said enough of this shit. David was like, all right,
Yo, I feel like you know WWE when like a wrestler just comes in while you're mid talk.
The theme song is like,
all right, let's take this call real quick.
Yo, what's good, David?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey man, how you doing? Thanks for calling in, David. Shout out to us, man. 100 episodes in, man. We're almost 2 months into this whole journey,
Yeah, and David been there from the beginning.
Wow, David,
Oh,
man. Shout out
honey,
to you,
no.
bro.
Was that the
play that sound
That
bite
was the
for Jeff.
soundbite, yeah. Yeah, no, we appreciate you, man. You've been with us from the start, and we're so happy. We're excited to see where we're a year from now. Unfortunately, I did have to let one of the girls go, man. Even before the show, she was, you know.
Oh, I'm not sad about that. She was a bitch.
Facts. Yeah. Okay, cool. So for the panel on here, you have any questions you want to ask the panel real quick?
Okay, I'll try to be quick. Ladies, this question is for you. Do you have any gay friends? And if so, are any of them bi?
Ooh, interesting.
David trying to take a trip out to Miami.
No, can I answer first?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I don't, fortunately.
Okay.
Sorry, David.
So no. Okay. What about you?
I had one when I lived in Idaho.
Okay.
But I don't know if he was bi. I
Yeah.
don't think so. I think he was.
You never
just
tried anything?
strictly-
I don't
No, I think he was too gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
the reason why.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the reason why I asked that is because I'm gay, and I can confirm that there are some gay guys that are actually bi. So they do try to see what they can get out of the female friends that they have. So I was wondering if you two have ever experienced a bisexual guy try to seduce you.
No.
Yeah, I've actually heard stories, and I've had one girl that I knew that said that she was best friends with a guy that was gay and ended up sleeping with him. It happens, man. I mean, think about it. Like because they're so close to you guys. You guys tell them everything, right?
True.
Like you guys trust in them so much. You guys tell them all your secrets, and then one day you guys are both drinking, and oh, here he goes. All of a sudden, he forgot he was gay.
That won't happen with me though. I'm too gay.
It's usually the hot ones that are gay. so.
Really? Okay, cool.
I do.
Go ahead.
I do got one question for. Jeff.
Yep.
Jeff. You said you've been with OnlyFans girls. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did they ever try to convince you to film with them like try to offer you money to film with them, something like that?
Not my ex. She actually didn't want basically she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to have like do content with any man. She just wanted to do content by herself. But I did have a girl offer me $100 or something one time to just be in one of her videos. I don't know, like to give me like a hand job or something. And I was like, the $100 is not enough.
Yeah,
You're
well,
definitely
yeah,
making
but-
like
Yeah,
way
yeah.
more money. Like if you're
Wait. So she just wanted a hand job from you?
I guess she wanted me to come on her in some sort of way, but like she offered me money to do that. And I said, listen, if you're giving me share profit, because this is a sex tape now. So if I'm going to be out there, I got to be making a significant amount of money for my face to be fucking doing porn. So it's like, if I'm going to be out there, you got to give me a fair amount because she's making way more than $100 to use my dick on the internet. So.
Yeah, and plus that's a waste. If I was her, I would be offering you $1,000 to do a sex tape.
Here's what I think. I think women nowadays are so entitled that some of them don't even feel like they have to pay. They're just like, yo, you're like, it's a privilege to have sex.
Yeah, oh God.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a really dark world down there.
Mhm.
Okay, do me a favor, David, because we got some videos to get to, man. Ask them one more question, and thanks so much for calling in, homie. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. Okay. My last, actually, it's not a question. It's basically a shout out. For those that missed today's show, Basil said he's willing to make a sex tape with Savannah for $5,000.
yes.
So
He did say that.
if you, yeah, huh?
Oh, that's why we're getting a lot of super chats.
Yes.
God,
oh,
that's why y'all been
sense.
dropping like 50 fucking bucks.
That makes fucking sense.
I swear we got
Yeah.
5,000, bro.
Wow.
Like,
Yep. So for those who missed that, Basil said that if $5,000 is raised, he's willing to make a sex tape with Savannah on her OnlyFans
David
page.
dropped that
So
25.
Okay.
David dropped that 25 quick today.
You know what's funny is the porn star that came on here also had asked you to go on the podcast.
Yeah.
Damn,
and,
Basil.
and yeah, Basil, man,
fuck
yo,
me.
Basil's getting a lot of offers. Shout out to him. Okay, cool. So yeah, thanks so much, man, for calling in. We appreciate you, David, man. You've been with us from the start,
Yeah,
day
shout
one.
out to you, boy.
We can't wait to see you guys, man. When we reach 50K subscribers, and just in general, bro, anybody that's watching, man, we appreciate everything you guys do. All the money you guys donate goes right back into the studio.
Every last fucking,
we appreciate you
every
guys so
last
much, man.
dollar.
Shout out to you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All right,
David.
take care.
Shout out to our boy fucking David.
All right, cool. Let's get to some super chats, bro. Go ahead.
All right, yeah, we got a bunch. Let's see.
God damn.
Wealth ask, what is a high body count for a guy?
Good question, Wealth. Let's start off with you. What's a high body count for a guy?
Or do you even care?
Yes, I care.
Interesting.
I don't know, because mine's so low.
Okay.
What's your body
Hold
count?
on, why you capping? You just told me you a club girl before the podcast.
Yeah, but I don't like sleep like that. I don't sleep around like that. Mine's 9.
9.
Jeff, is
Okay.
this true?
And how old are you?
I'm 24.
It is true.
Okay, 24. All right. What about you?
Mine
Oh
is
wait,
not.
you said it doesn't matter though for a guy.
No.
Oh, the guys.
Like
yeah.
if Liam comes in here, he's like, yo, I have 10K bodies. Like, are you gonna really be like, nah,
I guess
you
if you're
good?
clean, like,
Okay, so it really doesn't matter then, as long as you're clean.
yeah.
Here's what I think. And I'll let you answer first. Go ahead, actually.
I think for men, I have never thought about asking a guy about body count.
Yeah.
To be honest with you guys, like I don't. That
don't
doesn't.
care.
I don't know. I just don't care.
Well, the reason is women typically like men with experience.
Yeah, you just don't want
That's
a virgin.
very true.
That's all it is.
That's
You don't
very
want a
true.
guy that doesn't know what to do, because then you're looking at him as like, damn, this guy's weak. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and-
why didn't anyone else fuck him?
Yeah. And there's a reason why women like guys that have status, because everybody wants them. So like if you have him, you're the shit. You know what I mean? By default. So I would definitely agree with that. And on the opposite end though, shout out to Wealth, body count definitely matters for guys. Like for instance, your body count would matter to me if I was interested in,
Facts.
having a relationship with you.
Luisa,
That-
what's your body count?
9.
If they're
Nine.
they're twinning
Also,
over
both
here.
of y'all are
They're
borderline.
twinning over
Shout out to
here.
the 9.
So the next guy y'all sleep with, you have to like lock him down. Y'all understand this, right? Or
Oh,
you're
because
like,
it's double
Yes, I
digits?
know.
yeah, once it's double digits, like no guys are going to.
She's like, yeah, I'll get that next week.
No, I'm a big relationship person. So
Okay.
yeah, I would say that with that one person that I was in a relationship, I had sex obviously like
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
So
And that's how like it should be though. Like cool. Like you have a guy, like have sex with him 1,000 times. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. But most guys don't want girls with high mileage. It is what it is. What about you? What do you think about that?
No, I mean you can't have a high. Okay, my version of high body count is different than a lot of people's. Being a club promoter in Miami, I mean I have a high body count. But for girls, if I'm just gonna sleep with you, obviously you got to be clean. But if I'm gonna date you, of course that matters because it's not about how many. It partially is about how many dudes fuck you, but it's how easy are you. At that point, it shows more about you than just how many dudes you slept with. It's like, okay, now are you gonna be easily attracted to other dudes when we're in a relationship together? I mean, normally that's not my issue. Is more I get bored of girls quickly. They don't get bored of me. Yeah, it's not. But yeah, of course, if I'm gonna date a girl, she is not a specific number, but you have to be able to like. You can't have 50, 60 bodies and date you. So yeah.
Here's the thing: is like, ladies, I don't know if you'll agree with this, and I'll go ahead and I'll tell you guys this real quick, and then I'll give you guys both an opportunity to answer. Okay. Anwar, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 5 or 6 partners, right?
Yeah,
After 5 or 6 partners, the woman loses the ability to pair bond,
like significantly,
right? So, do you guys know what pair bonding is? Pair bonding, like those two words, they kind of
okay, yeah.
Do you know what pair bonding is? Okay, cool. So after 5 or 6 individuals, right, different partners, women actually tend to lose that ability to pair bond. So this is why anything over like 10 is like, whoa, you know, because you've pair bonded with so many people at this point that I might not even be special to anymore. You might be thinking about number 7. You know what I mean? Like at this point, you're like, yeah, this guy was good, but number 7 was the best, you know? And so like, it's something that guys don't usually find attractive. What do you think about that?
I want to piggyback off on that. Does it also have to do with like the energy, like intercambiando la energía con una persona?
Yeah.
Like
so
for me, that's very important.
Yes. Well, that's what I'm saying is when you
what
have.
Does that mean?
So basically, what she's saying is just like exchanging energy, right? And what I'm saying is yes, like when you're having sex with 50 guys, holy shit, what do you have left for me? You didn't give it all away. You know what I mean? Like at this point. So what do you think about that?
I feel like with girls who have high body counts, I just feel like they sleep around. I feel like a lot of them don't really have the emotional connection. But I mean, I don't know, it just kind of depends because I feel like all my connections have been really strong.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think that the next person that I sleep with, like, I'm going to not have that great of a bond because obviously I have to meet that one person at one point.
I mean, there's always the exceptions, right, to the rule, but typically most women lose the ability. And it's because, again, if you have so many partners, it's like at this point, you're desensitized to it. Like it's not even a love thing anymore. It becomes more sexual.
Yeah, you've been through all the trauma that's gone with all the guys.
I mean, think about it. Like we had a lady that sat here last night in your seat. She's had over 1,000 bodies. She's a porn star. There's a reason why porn stars get married and always end up getting divorced. Like guys can't handle that shit.
That's a fact.
I'm sorry. He looks like he was about to say something.
No. I do have a question for the 2 girls. Have you ever thought about another dude while fucking a different dude?
Good question.
That's what I want to know.
Good question. Like she's smiling.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
No, hold on.
She's like, yeah, I know exactly.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make
It's
this
cool.
shit
I
up.
appreciate the honesty.
Hold on.
And you smile too, so.
Hold on. So I didn't think about him. I actually said his name.
Oh,
okay.
It was really messed up.
Gotcha.
Like,
What did
it
he
was
do?
really
Yo,
bad.
that guy
Honey,
was
no.
crushed.
I've had that happen to me.
Really?
Said the wrong name.
The dude said the wrong name?
The dude called you someone else's name.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever thought about a guy while you were having sex with someone else?
Yes.
You have. Okay, cool. Is that, would you say, please, because this is unfiltered, right? Would you say that's actually more common than most people think for women?
I don't know. I was just in a relationship with that person for so long, like 8 years. And then I just like moved on and just was like, yeah.
I hadn't moved on my end.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Definitely.
So basically, same thing for both of you guys. Okay, cool.
Okay, let me ask a question to Jeff and Eric real quick.
Go ahead.
Would you rather a girl that's been in 9 relationships, like real relationships, so she has 9 bodies, or a girl that just has been fucked 9 times?
Oh,
to date her or just to
not to date her. This
seriously.
is a tough one.
I would say the girl has been in a serious relationship.
But she's
Not
been-
serious relationships.
But you don't
Shows
think
you
that comes
can-
with more trauma?
Well, the girl
She's
that's
been
been fucked
fucked
by
up.
9 dudes has the same amount of trauma, if anything. But at least the girl that's been in a relationship shows that she has commitment, right? It depends on how long.
Yeah,
she's
Yes,
with the-
but the problem is the girl who's been in relationships is gonna compare you to all her past
Oh,
9
for sure.
relationships,
Exactly.
Yeah.
and then she's gonna rather than you being that first guy who's the real one for her, and you could start something new with her. I've been with girls so
Exactly.
many times, and like, well, this guy did that or that guy did. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not that guy, and if you're gonna compare me to that guy, I've had girls tell me I'm emotionally not mature. I don't think that's what it is. I think
Yeah.
it's girls like they want to jump when they get out of a relationship. They feel lonely. They want to
Yeah.
jump right back into something rather than just going
Yeah.
out and being themselves. I mean, I need another question for girls. What have you ever taken celibacy and for your own mental health? Because I've had people tell me this before, but I don't know if it's because they're just trying to tell me there's another dude, or is it because they actually need to go celibate? Because I don't. Listen, if you're giving good dick to somebody, I don't know why they need to go celibate unless their mind's on somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Good question.
Celibacy? You don't know what celibacy
Wow,
is?
Carol, we teaching you words over here.
Yeah.
Celibacy.
You see, you're growing.
She's gonna come back to the podcast again.
She is.
Wait, bro, she still doesn't even know what it is. All right, so celibacy is when you basically choose not to have sex
Oh.
With anyone,
with
not
anyone
yeah.
at all.
Oh. Okay.
Have you ever,
What was the
have you ever done that?
No.
I have.
She's like, I like
All
having
right.
sex.
Why did you? Why did
It
you?
was just something, I don't know. I started noticing it started happening, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me just finish the year like this.
You know what's funny? I find
Honestly.
it that most women that do it is after they've had their phase. They're like, damn, I just had that phase. I'm kind of ashamed about it.
Yeah,
let me take
chill for a
let me
second.
take these 3-4 months to not do anything, because then it'll make myself feel better about it. Not saying that was your
Yeah.
case, but maybe it was your case.
Nah, but it
Okay,
was
cool.
just like, I don't know why it
Let's
just
get to
happened.
some of these super chats because there's a whole bunch of them.
Wealth had a follow-up one. He said, what's a high body count for women?
Oh, okay. I think we basically
touched
discussed
on-
that one.
Yeah,
Well.
y'all agree with me, right, Jeff
Yeah.
and Eric? 10.
I mean, look, man, if I'm being honest, I think 5 is a lot, right?
No, 5
but
is
like
a lot.
in Miami, like you can't.
Miami's a completely
Yeah.
different story.
You can't sit here and say 5 because, bro, they get that 5 by the time they're done with high school.
I've had a girl real quick. I've had a girl. I said from another state, what do you think a high body count for a guy is? And they said like 25. I'm like,
yeah,
the minimum. I'm sorry, but the
Yeah.
minimum in Miami is at least like 50. If you're a good looking guy, you got some status.
yeah,
You at least got 50 bodies.
yeah, that's crazy. I mean, we have like 40 girls coming in the studio every week. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that number is crazy. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Logic said, she said repo.
The Bush, shout out to
And the
Repo.
repo said, I'm beyond
So
embarrassed.
confused.
Haram.
Repo said, I'm beyond embarrassed.
Yeah, everybody's like, come on, bro.
All right, all
Fuck.
right. Any other ones, bro? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Repo, he said, would you sacrifice going to a Romeo Santos concert for the man of your dreams?
Ooh.
Listen, I already paid for my ticket.
Oh,
Literally,
man.
June 16th is the concert.
Okay.
So
for
she
the-
made a whole YouTube
for-
video on
for the-
Ticketmaster.
For the man of your
Yes,
dream,
and it
though.
actually helped.
For the man of your dream, though, would you sacrifice not going to the concert? Like if you met the man of your dreams,
Yeah.
you say fuck Romeo, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Shout out to you. All right. Any other ones? Go ahead.
We're out of supers. We got
Cool.
regulars.
Actually,
Actually, Wealth said, get Detox on the show.
yeah, man. I actually talked to Detox like last week, man. Shout out to him. We live in the same building, so we run into each other a lot in a common area. We have a really like nice ass fucking area downstairs. We didn't reuse. We have a pool and all this crazy shit downstairs. So, we'll definitely talk to him about that, bro. Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to you.
All right. Any other ones, bro?
Detox. No, that's it for supers.
Okay, let's take some regular ones, bro. Let's do like 2 regular ones, and then we'll get to the next video.
All right.
Shout out to the panel, man. Once that delusional entitled dummy left, like it's actually been a great show. Holy
very,
shit.
very smooth.
Go ahead.
Okay, Miyazaki Lee said, question for the ladies. In a relationship, do you think it's appropriate to hug and spend one-on-one time with men who aren't your boyfriend or male family members?
Well, fam.
Do me a favor, read that again. I kind of missed it.
In a relationship, do you think it's appropriate to hug and spend one-on-one time with men who aren't your boyfriend or male family members?
Good question, actually.
He said that. He actually had said something else. He said, in Western culture, he's noticed like women hug guys, and they don't do that in Japan.
Bro, I'm really glad that he asked this question, because this question, well, it wasn't a question that came up, but something came up earlier on where I don't know if you remember me talking to you about it.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
But ladies, why don't we go ahead and answer that? Let's start off with you, because you're smiley over there.
Well, I read that completely wrong.
Okay.
I definitely think that it's appropriate to hug. I have a lot of guy friends. I know it's
Fuck no.
Oh, honey,
God,
no.
You have a lot of
But-
guy friends?
Yeah.
How many of those guy
I've
friends?
seen this before.
How many of those guy friends do you think would want to sleep with you? Realistically, let's be honest.
Well, the ones that I've known for like 10 plus years.
Those are the ones.
Yeah. Well, obviously ones in college. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So can you still consider them your guy friends if you know that they would sleep with you given the opportunity?
Or you just using them. You know they want to fuck. You just using them.
I don't know. I guess I didn't really see them like that.
So you're letting
I never
that play
let
the
it
part.
get like that.
They saw you like that.
You think
From
if
day one.
so you know what happens in a while when lions get like full, like let's say they just ate a buffalo, right? Like they're all full, they're like tired, they've exhausted a lot of energy, and they're lazy because now they want to digest, right? If a herd of zebra goes by, like cool, they're not gonna get up and chase, right? But that's because they're full. So if they weren't full, they'd kill some zebras, right? Essentially, like just because you don't see them like that doesn't mean that they don't see you like that. Like given the opportunity, if they're hungry and you give them the opportunity, they're gonna hunt you down. We actually had I don't know if you saw the video because you said you've seen this before. Well, we had a girl literally was like right here. She called her friend, and he was like, "What?"
He said for sure. He said for sure.
He said, "You want me to come over and beat it up?" He's like,
Oh
"Yeah."
my God.
He's like, "I'll just come over and beat it up." You know what I mean? So,
Call back and everything.
and
He
it's
really
cool,
trying to
but
get it.
and it's cool. Maybe now because you're single, but in a relationship, most men are gonna tell you, "Hey, man, I don't want you to have those guys friends." You know, like it's a line that most men do draw. Would you give your guy friends up for a potential healthy boyfriend?
No.
You wouldn't give them up.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would give them.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, so that's why you haven't had a healthy relationship.
I want to take one more question too, Anwar, and I want to do Keisha's because Keisha didn't super chat, but I did see it on the chat, and she basically said it was a really good one.
Yeah, it was guys. Does pair bonding apply to men with high body?
Good question. That is a really good question. Let's go ahead and give Jeff,
one.
aka Josh, an opportunity to answer that one. Go ahead.
One of my good friends is actually a doctor, and he told me, I said to him, I said, why do I feel the need to, like, sex is not the same for me anymore. I feel like I'm very desensitized. I feel like I just need a girl who's a freak. I need something that's different because nothing's new to me. And he said it's because you become desensitized to pussy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it does because it's very hard for me. It really takes something for me to get attracted to somebody nowadays.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it on most guys are not in my position though. They don't have girls around them 24/7. And girls also, to go back on your point, they don't like when I have girlfriends.
Yeah.
And I do have girls that I would actually never sleep with just because but I'm around way more girls than most men are.
Yeah.
Most men will take whatever they can get. I'm
Yeah.
to the point where it's like, even a girl who's super hot, if she obviously my standards have risen over the years because I have had sex with a lot of girls. So it's like, I'm not gonna it's hard for me to get attracted to somebody nowadays. You really got to do something to stand out.
Yeah.
And it's not just looks, it's like something like emotionally as well, or physically or whatever it is, but you got to tap in. So yes, the more I fuck, I would say it's harder for me to have that pair bonding with somebody.
I'll let you answer real quick. Go ahead. It's
I
really
don't-
weird
I don't-
asking him stuff like this because
I don't-
he's never had a relationship.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think so. Only because I fuck girls physically. I've never like emotionally really fucked a girl.
Yeah.
So I don't think I could really bond with them because that's not like what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to fuck them.
And for me, I'll say this is guys, right? Typically, we don't really have sex with women for emotions. Like, I know it sucks to hear, ladies, because you guys think we're the same, but we're not. Like, most guys are really just trying to get that nut off. You know what I mean?
Yes, but where the emotions never come in the beginning, but after the fact, if you do like the girl, those emotions will come. But but I can never know if I have those emotions for you until after it's like I can have the idea.
100%.
But what if it's not good, or what if I get the ick?
Yes.
Like the girls always say, take me on these many dates before I fuck you. But
There you go.
Why?
And that's the big problem there because for us, I feel him on that. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna know until I've conquered her and had her, right?
It's a real thing.
But on the opposite end, it's like if a woman gives it up that easy, now she's labeled, and now also I'm unattracted to her because I'm like, damn, I got that real easy. So it's really, really complicated.
It's the post-nut clarity.
Yeah, you know how many girls will be like, I'm not that easy. I won't, but I really want to fuck you. I'm like, that's like I'm so against that. If you want to fuck me, then just do it. Where it's the walls, it's the barriers in your mind. The guys don't have that.
Yeah.
I want to fuck you. Let's go fuck. Like,
Yeah.
and you could be the one. Like, you could be. I don't know, but there's a much better chance I won't talk to you again if we don't have sex and you want to fuck me. Girls say,
Yeah.
"Well, I'm not gonna fuck you because you're never gonna talk to me." No, I probably won't talk to you again because you didn't fuck me. You told me you wanted to.
Exactly. You're wasting
Yeah,
my
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You're wasting
Yeah,
my
yeah.
time. It's
But
what it
but
is.
that's again, it goes back to the fact that you're not a regular dude.
Yeah.
Like your profession, you're around a lot of women,
Yeah.
bro. Same thing with us. Like when we started doing this podcast, I never really considered how many women we'd be around. You know, like sometimes we have a panel of 4 girls, but there's like 6 girls in the back. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, bro, we're around a lot of women. And like even yesterday, we went out and I'm like, damn, we're deep as fuck. Like we went after the show yesterday, we went somewhere else. And I was like, I'm like, damn, we're actually like around a lot of people. You know what I mean? So but for most men, and I know this is like very unpopular belief, most men actually aren't even having sex out here.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
I haven't been out here for too long.
No, in
Okay. Oh,
general.
you're from Idaho, right? But in
I'm from
general,
Even in
Washington
Idaho.
State.
well, you said Washington D.C. That's
No,
where
no,
I'm.
no, no.
She went to
Okay.
college in
Washington
Idaho.
State.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Do you think most men are having sex out here, or most men are not having sex out here?
I mean, from being out here for the last year, I would say, yeah. I mean, that would be my initial thought.
Okay.
But like I said, I'm still learning.
I want to ask her the same question, but she watches the show, so I don't even think it's fair. Do you think most men are having sex, or most men are not having sex?
No.
No. Why?
I don't know, because it's harder
Yeah.
for men to get.
Anwar, do you want to give us the numbers on
Get
that,
it.
bro?
Yeah, so about 1/3 of men are virgins, and so 60% or 70% of the rest are like trying to have sex. They maybe get like 1 or 2 a year, and then only the top like 10-15% are actually having sex consistently.
Like here specifically in
No,
my...
in general.
In
Oh,
general,
okay. I was
overall.
like, okay.
In Miami, it's a little different because it's Miami.
Yeah.
But
most of
but
these
think
girls
about
are
it like
sluts.
that. So from 10 to 15% of all the male population are having sex with
Like 80-90%.
80-90% of all the women population. That's just crazy.
Damn, we really up.
That's crazy,
Shout out
bro.
to you,
That's
Jeff.
crazy.
saying?
Cool. Do we have any super chats, bro?
No more super.
Yo,
oh no,
The
let's
chat
see.
has been lit, bro. Shout
Yeah,
out to you guys. The
chat.
chat really is trying to get.
Shout out to Wealth. He's been dropping.
They're trying to
Yeah,
get that
shout out to you,
500,000.
Wealth. I appreciate you so much.
He said,
man.
"Ladies, thoughts on Tate?"
Oh, good question, actually.
Ooh,
Let's
Louisa
start
loves
off
that.
with you. Yeah, let's start off with you.
Andrew Tate.
Thoughts on Andrew Tate?
I know you've seen TikTok.
You don't know who Andrew
I
Tate
know.
is? No way. You know who Andrew Tate is?
The bald guy
Top G.
with the glasses.
Mm-mm.
You don't know
He has
who
a
he is?
Bugatti.
Wow. Yo, pull a picture of him up, bro, because I really don't believe that she
Yeah,
doesn't
she's
know
gonna
who she
see
is.
him and she's gonna be
She's
like, "Oh,
my
yeah, I
God,
know
yeah,
him.
I know
yeah,
exactly
him.
who he is.
He's a misogynist. I don't like him."
Nah, she probably thinks he's cute, low key. That's him right there, Andrew Tate. You've seen him.
Yeah, you have. Everyone's
Come
seen
on,
Andrew
you've
Tate
seen him.
at least once.
Well,
everyone's
she's from
seen him.
Idaho. She probably doesn't have a
I'm
TV.
not from Idaho.
She
From
went to-
Washington
yeah,
State.
Have a TV.
She got a TikTok. She likes going out to.
You
the
don't know who
club.
that is?
I don't.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, okay.
Cool. What about you, Louisa? Thoughts on
I've
Andrew?
seen him,
Uh-huh.
but I've never like did my investigation regarding him, so I really have no thoughts on him. Like I
Okay,
don't
cool,
pay
cool.
attention to him.
Okay. Shout out to him though. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Repo said, "I'll change the locks back, hun. See you later."
Okay.
Shout out to my fucking boy. Repo.
Shout out to my boys, man. All right. Any other ones?
No more.
Yo, shout out to the chat, man. The chat has been amazing today, as always, man. Do me a favor. Let's get to our second video. There was something I wanted to say to her, but I totally forgot about it, man. We talk about so many different topics
Facts.
on here.
Yo, we really be playing matchmaker in this bitch.
Yeah. Shout out to that.
Josh, Yanni, Louisa, Repo.
All right. Let's go
We
to
really like that shit.
let's go to the next video.
Y'all ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
If you're not getting satisfied at home, is it okay to have a side piece if you're not getting satisfied at home?
No, I'll fuck you up.
No,
we'll
beat the shit out of you.
I'll
Respect
fuck
you.
you.
No.
Look,
She said, "I'll
if
fuck
you
you
want
up."
to get a side piece, you leave. It's that simple. Do
fucking
not.
simple.
If you
I
want
know.
a side piece, leave me the fuck alone and
If
make her
you
your
want a
main.
side piece, you're
Do
not
not
ready for
bother
a
me.
relationship. Period.
Amen.
That's what I'm saying.
But what if you?
If I want a side piece and I'm with the guy, I'll leave the guy before I even think about doing that
That's
shit.
why I don't understand
That's
why guys cheat
disgusting.
so
The
fucking
fuck
much.
are you gonna be fucking two people for?
Bitch,
That's
just
nasty.
leave. It's that
Nasty.
fucking simple.
But what if you're in a long-term relationship? You really?
Leave, because if
You gonna let me
think
finish
about
talking? I see that Latina coming out. So why do so many men cheat then?
because they want other people.
They have no self-respect. That's why.
They have no self-respect. They want to stick it in and let it go. Whoa. Some men, because there's some actual men out there that do what they need to do and respect women.
Or do the women don't respect themselves? That's why they stay with them,
Ooh.
like Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Listen, It's called self.
Or Kevin Hart and Nico.
It's called self.
Or Adam Levine and his wife.
Oh,
Shit,
wow.
I gotta go.
He's dropping gems. All right, ladies. That was a long video, but what do you guys think about that? So what do you think about guys stepping out on women and having side pieces? Let's start off with you. Go ahead.
I mean, obviously, I don't think it's right. It's considered, well, are they like loyal or be in a relationship with that person and then like
Yeah,
sleeping with
let's say they're
somebody else?
hypothetically they're in a relationship, but they're stepping out having side pieces. What do you think about that?
I just think that either the women are satisfying them, or they're just like truly not happy and they want best of both worlds. I don't think it's okay. Yeah.
All right, what about you, Louisa? What do you think about that?
That's just fucked up.
It's fucked up. Okay, ladies, quick question. Do you think that one woman can satisfy a man for the rest of his or her life? Yes or no?
Yes. You're just gonna have to take sacrifices.
Okay, what are those sacrifices?
It just depends on what that guy specifically wants and what
He
the
wants a threesome.
no.
No. Okay. What about you?
No.
Do you think a woman can satisfy?
Modern?
Yeah.
Why? No.
Yeah.
The way how we are right now, like society
yeah.
overall, hell no.
Okay, so with these options, right? Wouldn't it be better to go ahead and please your man and go ahead and give him a threesome or let him step out, etc., rather than having him cheat on you behind your back?
Yeah.
Right.
Basically.
What about you? What do you think about that?
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah,
Before she
go ahead.
answers what she thinks real quick.
Yeah.
I remember like last week I had said something about swingers,
Mm-hmm.
and that couple, like the man was trying to satisfy his wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they've been swingers for such a long time.
Okay.
And obviously they were hitting on me.
Okay.
As I know. But
Okay.
anyway, so yeah, it goes back to the satisfying part,
Mhm.
because he doesn't want to break up with her. Like he doesn't want to end his marriage.
Of course.
So he lets her do
That
certain
is a
things.
very lost, weak man, though.
And then it's vice versa though. It's crazy.
But it is still a weak man, though. Because like it's just really hard for me as a husband to watch you as my wife get literally dog fucked,
like pounded, bro.
and then come home with me and I'm gonna cuddle you in and be like, it's okay, baby.
Yeah, like, I gotta
that
sit in the
part
fucking
is like,
car with you.
That gotta go. Like that part.
Now
no.
here's the thing. Like if we're in a relationship, we're having a threesome with a girl, that girl's not fucking me, I'm fucking her. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it's just different. And I just don't understand why women don't look at it as like, you know what, let's have fun with this. Right. And some women do. And some women are in very healthy relationships. Right. And not everybody wants a threesome. Some people don't. And that's cool too. Right. But I just think like, I don't think I've ever met anybody that hasn't been cheated on, like in a relationship, in a a marriage, etc. And it's always because like people are always like, and this is what I want you ladies to understand, is that not all men are like this, but most men have the need to conquer. Like we just have that in us. Like if you look over time, like people have always been going to war. We have the need to conquer, right? It just changes over time. Like nowadays, men are conquering video games. You know, we're playing sports. Like there's always something that we're trying to conquer. And, you know, in a sense, like conquering women is also, it falls under that. This is why men kind of like, you know, gloat over having sex with so many women, because it's like you're conquering, bro. And it's hard for us too. Like, for instance, if you sit here and you're like, yo, I just fucked 10 dudes. I fucked 10 dudes last week. It's like, no one cares, bro. You can do that. It's very easy for you. But it's really hard for me, a guy that makes really good money, has a podcast, and lives in a really nice place. It's still hard for me to fuck 10 girls in 1 week. I can do it, but goddamn, I got to invest a lot of time to do that, you know? And I got to spend some money. Now, a girl can do that shit really, really easy.
You walk outside.
Walk outside. Yeah. So what do you think about that? You had a lot of time to think over here, man.
I couldn't. I couldn't watch like my man do stuff to other women like in front of me.
We're doing it together.
My thing is this: you're beautiful, right? You're young, right? You're 24. 24. You're still in your prime, but you're not a virgin. Like you can't sit here and like dictate that anymore. Like you've lost. You know what I mean? Like that's your value. You're born. Women are born with their value. Men have to earn their value. You're giving your value away to 10 guys. That's not special to me. There's a reason why guys are out here no offense to you ladies, but there's a reason why, like, if you notice, like, there's men out there willing to pay $2-5 million for a virgin, to marry a virgin. Like, this happens like in the East. It doesn't happen in the West because there's barely any virgins over here, right? But there's a lot of virgins in other places in the world. Okay, so what do you think about that?
About the question?
Just in general, like,
I mean, like, I just don't think I could do it.
you don't think you can do it? So it just comes down to, like, don't you think you're being kind of selfish though?
Well, then I guess that guy can leave.
Okay. All right. Shout out to you. Thanks for being honest. What do you think about that, Jeff?
I've actually talked about this on this podcast before, and I think it depends on the situation. If the girl is bisexual, she's gonna be getting something out of it too. If a girl can't see herself fucking with another, because a threesome could be me fucking both girls, but that's not really like, if the girl's bi, she can enjoy it too. A lot of times they'll still say, well, I can't see you fuck someone else, but that girl could be eating you out. That girl could be doing a lot of things. So in that sense, I would agree with it. I think it just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
I was actually out in Arizona for the Super Bowl, and I met a dude, and he was telling me about his relationship. He's like, I got a girlfriend. She just told me I got to be home by 5 a.m. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I've been with her. We have kids together, but she realizes I'm the best she's going to get. And she's super hot. And she lets me have threesomes, and she enjoys it too. But she knows that if she tries to restrict me, I'm just going to move on. Right. So it's different because
that's a good point.
The guys do have the power in that sense. I'm not saying I'm disrespecting a girl in that way, but at the same time, it's like, if she's going to gain some value out of it too, then yeah, of course, if she can't fuck with another woman, I could see how that would be hard. But if you're bisexual, which a lot of girls are these days, and I'm not going to catch feelings for that girl just because we had a threesome. That's not going to happen. In that case, I would just go fuck the other girl. I wouldn't ask her to join. So
here's the thing. You said a key word, and you said this earlier too. Like, when a guy and a girl are talking, right, in the talking stage, it's all just like really nice and fun. As soon as that label comes out, like boyfriend, girlfriend label, shit switches so fucking fast, bro. I'm talking about, like, it's like, okay, now you're my girl. Now I'm your boy. You know what I mean? It switches. And the one thing I've noticed is that women don't understand that when you try to restrict a guy, that is the most unattractive thing, bro, besides embarrassing us. Like, you're not going to sit here and tell me what I can and can't do. Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want without you. Like, it'd be easier for me to let you go than for me to sit here and try to conform to your limitations, right? Does that make sense?
Well, I had a girl tell me one time, I really want to be with you, but you got to stop promoting. I'm like, then how am I going to take you here? How am I going to take you there? Like, you want me to stop doing what I'm doing?
Fuck?
Like, you can't, like, I would, unless it was because, like, she's saying, well, you post all these girls on your Instagram. It's strictly business. Like, you've seen the
You do post a lot of fucking girls. Yo, do me a favor, Anwar. Pull up his Instagram.
I've
man.
never seen it.
Do me a favor, Anwar. Pull up his Instagram, bro, because his Instagram is
it works. It's good marketing.
Yeah. But it's not that. It's just the women that you have,
the volume,
right? The volume, and also the quality of women that you have.
You're straight bad.
So yeah, this is our boy Jeff,
and
as you can see, he's living the life.
Oh shit, Luisa.
Luisa's there. Shout out to Luisa. Second pick.
Repo, right. You got some comp, bro.
All right, cool.
Shoot me a follow if you're interested. Hit me up.
Yeah, shoot him a follow if you guys want anything in Miami, man. And yeah, man, see, like this right here just scared the shit out of most girls, right?
Oh, it does.
Definitely.
But here's the thing. I'm a Gemini. There's two Jeffs. There's promoter Jeff.
No.
There's promoter Jeff, and then there's Jeff that will if you're special, listen, I'll treat you good, but I'm always honest with girls. That's the one thing. I would never lead a girl on. I'll tell you exactly what it is and what it isn't. But I told you, most girls, they want all in or all out, and you're just not gonna get that. You're gonna get, have fun, Jeff, and when we're around, we could have fun, and I'm still gonna do my thing on the side.
Yeah, shout out to Jeff, man, living the life.
Straight
because it creates
girls too, bro.
Yeah,
but it creates that much more stress on even the guy for me to tell you I'm exclusive with you if I'm not being that. So I'm always honest with these.
But here's the thing too: it's like a lot of girls actually are attracted by this, and here's why: is because like everybody wants what everybody wants. You know what I mean? Like nobody wants a fucking beat up car.
I don't want to walk into the club with a girl that nobody tries to talk to. At the same time, I don't want the dudes to talk to her, but it makes me want her that much more. Now, how her reaction is to those dudes tells me whether I.
But what I'm saying is, on the other hand, it's like when women see this, they're automatically thinking like, "What's so special about this guy?" Because you have a girl in every other picture, so it's like, what's so special about him? They want to find out. It's like you pique their interest.
Yeah, it's like a mystery.
Hold up, go back up.
I'm still scrolling.
Yeah,
bro.
go up.
Yo, yeah, this is a long.
I have noticed.
Some of these girls are like straight up model looking. So that's crazy, bro. But shout out to you, man, living the life out here. Just completely just living the life.
I try.
All right, cool. Since we're on IGs, bro, real quick.
Okay.
Miss Jules, would you say based off your IG that you're a wifey material? Just off IG alone, not your.
Probably not. I mean,
No,
it's
probably not.
all
All right,
bikini.
do me a favor. Let's go. Oh shit, all bikinis. All right, shout out to Jules. I've actually never seen your IG, so let's see it. Okay.
Yeah, fuck no.
That stuff is really pretty.
Definitely a nice aesthetic.
Right.
I will say that. You can tell that she like.
Oh, she is the.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay.
Oh,
There we
see,
Gotcha. Do me a favor. Hold on. Do me a favor. Go up a little bit. Touch the picture right there on the left. Yeah. 496. Now go to the boyfriend pic. Let me see the difference in likes. Oh wow, not bad. Go to the next one.
Which one?
The one right next to it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it's pretty consistent. Wow, that's
I mean,
very
she-
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, I find out that like pictures with boyfriends typically don't do as well as like single pics.
No, they like your boyfriend.
That's just a friend.
Oh, that's just a friend. That's a friend in every single pic.
Not this one.
It's the same guy, but the guy below's.
Wait, that's just a friend. The guy you're kissing.
No. The one below.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
You still got your ex on there?
Yeah, that's a
it's
big
pretty
red flag,
recent.
actually.
That's huge red flag.
I mean, I keep all my, honestly.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta archive that.
Yeah, oh god, you gotta drop that shit
Said
off
you-
right now. Fuck now.
Said you gotta archive it. Nah, just delete it.
Yeah,
okay,
why the
cool.
fuck you archive
shout,
that?
No, shout out to you. Okay, cool, man. Let's get back to the chat. I see some super chats in there.
Well,
Thanks,
hold on, we got.
thanks,
I
man.
want to see Luis's.
Luisa's.
Nothing has changed.
I seen
so you
Luisa's
still
last
not
time. But go ahead
wifey?
and
You still
put it.
not wifey?
No.
All right, for the chat, if you guys haven't seen Luisa's, let's see Luisa's real quick. Luisa's actually wasn't that bad if I don't. If
I was borderline. Okay.
Oh, you were. Yeah, you
I'll
were.
stay there.
Okay, cool.
I'll keep it spicy.
Hold on, I gotta go back to hers real quick. The chat did not see.
Oh, the chat didn't see hers.
Yeah. It was
How did
just-
they not see
I
hers?
clicked it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
Chat. Let me know what
you.
you guys think. Is she wifey? I mean, I definitely think she has potential.
Yeah.
That boyfriend, that
Shit, that
ex-boyfriend
was-
pick though is
oh.
absolutely a red flag.
But you said she has potential.
I mean, like if she takes
Bro,
some of
she's
the stuff
borderline
off-
bodies. Her.
I would say her
she's half
personality is
naked
probably
in
the
there.
most attractive thing about her.
I agree.
like
She
that
she
picture.
seems very feminine.
The first picture right here.
Oh yeah, that's my
A lot of
birthday.
smiling.
See, like you can
Really
be
pretty.
you can be
Really
attractive
pretty.
without like being so like exposing. You know what I mean? Like that first picture, like it's an attractive picture. And you're not necessarily
And
like.
then you didn't get that many likes on
Yeah.
it.
I just posted it.
Okay, cool.
She's like, I just posted.
Okay, shout out to the chat, man. Let's go back to this, some super chats real quick. And I think we have like 2 more videos if I'm not mistaken.
Ejecto said stopping by to show love.
Shout out to my boy Ejecto, man.
Shout out to you, bro.
Any other ones, bro?
David said, Jeff, have any gay guys offered you money for nudes?
All the time. I don't know what it is about me. Gay dudes always DM me asking me for this, that, and it's just like, if you want to buy a table, hit me up. If not, don't hit me up.
Yeah.
But because I mean, I do post a lot of shirtless pictures. That's not
Yeah,
for, that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
for
Yeah,
dudes, but
yeah,
like
yeah.
I have had dudes ask me money for nudes before, because what people don't know is I don't have an OnlyFans, but most dudes who do have OnlyFans, which they think I have one for some reason, it's all gay dudes. That's where they make their money from.
Yeah.
So no, a lot of dudes DM me all the time. If you see some of my comments, they try to comment on my pictures too.
Bro, there's a shit ton of them here in Miami too.
Yeah.
They're breeding out here. All right, cool. Any other ones?
And I have nothing against gay people, by the
Oh
way.
man, here we go.
Wait.
Disclaimer. Disclaimer.
No.
I
But-
have nothing. I have nothing against them because
David Jones.
Six
about to
I went
come-
crazy last time. Go ahead.
Austin Thompson says, hey, girl number 1, I think girl number 2 said your breath stinks. You should fight her and help us go viral. Getting a fight.
Nah, man, these are
Thank
very
you.
classy, sophisticated women here. The one that left that got kicked out though, she was definitely. Do you guys think I was too tough on her? I want to
Can
get
I
your
say-
opinion. Yeah, I want to get both of your opinions.
Because I've been wanting to say something. About
Yeah,
that.
go. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
She's like, I've been waiting.
This is my
I've been
moment.
waiting for like 6 shows to tell you something. Go ahead.
She just had little slick comments. Those little slick comments for me is just like, me está desesperando. You gotta
Yeah,
go. Like,
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
And you said it the way you had to say it for
Yeah.
her to understand, and she wasn't getting the memo.
My thing
I
is,
don't think she's ever been talked to like that.
oh yeah,
Never.
actually, you know what?
Definitely.
I think I'm the first guy. She probably see, and
What
what
I
I
heard she was talking shit on Instagram too.
Oh, okay. Well, they always do, man. Shout out to her. My thing is this: like, go ahead and give us free promo, bro. I don't care. Go ahead and tag us. I really don't care. The last person that did that, we got like 200 subs off that. So shout out to her. Our biggest supporters are always the haters. I would say this: it's like I cannot be fake, ladies, and like it's just in general. Like I really I've tried to be fake before. I really have, just to fit in with people, because I was like a loser and I was a follower and shit like that. It is really fucking hard for me to be fake. Like I wear my fucking emotions on my sleeve. There's a lot that I still have to improve on, but like in general, like there was a really fat ass chick that was sitting here like last week.
I saw that
You
episode.
remember her?
Yeah.
She was fucking huge, bro. And I sat here and told her, like, you're fat.
Yeah, she was.
And people were like, but you're wrong for saying that. I'm like, yo, I'm probably the first person that has told her
I think
she's fat.
she came at you first. She called you a
She
7.
did,
I saw
yeah,
the video.
yeah.
So
Said you're
you
a
didn't just
7?
say that out of nowhere. She came at you
Yeah,
first.
okay. And to be fair, I'm always respectful.
Yeah.
But like, she started taking shots. I'm like, bro, like I'm over 6 feet. Like I'm automatically like, in the top percentage already, and I'm making good money. So I'm like, I know I'm at least like average is 5, so 6, 7, right? And she's like, you think you're a 7?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm not fat like you. You know what I mean? And so we started talking. But at the end of the show, we had a conversation. I was like, look, man, like I can't lie to you. Like you're overweight, and I'd be fucking liar if I sat here and said you were attractive to me. You're fucking not. Now, if you lost 200 pounds, I might look your way if I was single. You know what I mean? But like, bro, go to the fucking gym. And she actually said, like, yo, you're the first person to really talk to me like this. And as fucked up as it came across, like, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to come back. And I was like, damn, that's what's up. You know what I mean? Because now you're taking now you're taking accountability though. But what happens in society is women don't want to take accountability. Bro, she wants to be fat and she wants me to tell her, you look good being fat. You know what I mean? Like I saw Sports Illustrated put a big fat chick on the front cover. Bro, I don't want to fucking see that shit.
It was like fucking Lizzo or something.
Yeah, bro. I don't want to fucking see that shit. Do you want to see a fat chick in Sports Illustrated, bro?
No. And to go on to your point there, girls, and I've run into this problem with a lot of girls that I talk to. Do you want me telling you what I truly feel about your outfit, how you wear this, your makeup, your this, your that, or do you want me to tell you what you want to hear? Because I run into that problem all the time. It's like, I want to tell you what's attractive to me, but I'm scared that if I tell you that, it's going to be a whole headache, a whole scene. Because if a girl doesn't like something about me, fucking tell me. I don't like your beard. I don't like this. Tell me to shave it. I don't give a fuck. I want you to tell me. I know what I'm good at. Tell me what I'm not good at. But when I do it to a girl, it becomes World War III, and I'm an awful guy.
You're shallow.
That's true.
So
you're gaslighting. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Apparently, I'm the ultimate gaslighter. I'm a narcissist. I'm a gaslighter.
It's giving insecure. Yeah, they say a lot of that shit, man. I just think that like men that know their value, you don't have time to lie to women, because here's what happens, right? If you're honest with a woman, first of all, you're saving her time, you're saving your time, and then the real woman, like you're weeding them out, bro. Like a good woman, like she's gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I got shit to work on. A woman that's delusional is gonna be like, no, I'm perfect the way I am. Everybody tells me I'm perfect the way I am.
Or you should like me the way I am.
Yeah, or you should just like me the way I am, right? So I just don't think it's conducive to being like a healthy relationship. Like, I think you should be honest with each other. But just in general, I just think lying to each other is the worst. Because here's the thing: like, let's say I was dating a fat chick, right? And I'm like, yeah, you're good the way you are. But long term, like, I'm gonna end up looking at other girls. Now I'm cheating, right? Now my mind's wandering. I might go fuck another chick. I'm resentful towards her because I'm like, damn, bro, when we fuck, I low key want to be fucking a girl that looks like her. Like, it just really like adds up, and over time, it's just not healthy. So I just rather tell the person like, yo, you're fat, and I got dragged on TikTok for it. And TikTok, that video went viral.
Which video?
The fat video.
Got taken down in 2 hours.
3 hours in, that shit was like over 130 like K like likes and all that shit. Like it was going viral, and I knew that shit was. And you know why it got taken down? For harassment and bullying. But I go on TikTok all the time and I see women literally harassing and bullying men.
Yeah.
Telling men they aren't shit, literally. And TikTok's like, oh, that's cool.
It's an agenda.
But I sat here and told a woman like, I'm not fat like you. And TikTok was like, oh no, that's harassing.
Yeah, it was probably
we gotta take that shit down.
It was probably because someone or multiple people reported it.
Yep. Yeah, but like I'm being honest.
Yeah.
And not only did I call her fat, but I blurted the word fat. So like all you heard was a beep, and they still took that shit down.
You should show up to a club in Miami, and the doorman will tell you everything you need to hear. I've been like sued by somebody because a doorman told a girl she looks like a whale. I didn't tell her she looked like the whale.
Yeah.
Got sued. But I got sued for it.
Bro,
Wasn't-
that's crazy.
Was the
They probably
doorman
dropped
did
that shit so quick.
The doorman said that.
No,
You
I
got
didn't
sued.
say it. Yeah, because I was their host. I was
Here's
their-
the thing: we live in a society where you cannot hurt anyone's feelings anymore, bro. You just can't. Like it's literally gonna be a crime eventually, a misdemeanor to hurt people's feelings. And this is why the society is so weak, bro. This is why we have so many school shooters and people are over here like taking their lives. You know what I mean? And she's laughing over there.
Wait, ask her opinion on it. You never
Wait,
said your opinion on the kick out.
That's because I think she was laughing because I was like,
I was
"Damn, I have
like,
no more
"Here you
water."
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so what'd you think about that girl that we kicked out? Thoughts on her?
Well, I brought her.
Oh, you brought her.
I
She
know.
was
I
your
know.
friend?
Jules, that's her friend.
Gotcha.
I-
Oh, she did say that.
Yeah.
She said, "I know her." Okay,
I've known her for like 3
that's
weeks.
That's
Oh,
right. You
okay.
said you knew her boyfriend.
Well, yeah, because I went to his apartment.
Oh.
I don't know her that well. I think honestly, she's been really nice to me.
Yeah.
I know she is a very bold person.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't encountered any issues with her personally. So I
That's
was
good
just
enough.
like, she was kind of down to come, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
I mean,
and you know what? Like, it's crazy because like we have other people that wanted to come today too.
mhm.
You know, and it's like he's a really good friend of the show. He's like, "Hey, I have 2 good guests," and I'm like, "Cool." You know what I mean? Like, I don't sit here and disrespect nobody. As a matter of fact, I'm the one that went to go get her at the lobby when she got here. I just think, you know, certain people, they're very entitled, and she comes across as that. You know what I mean? Like, so it's very unfortunate because I don't like kicking people out, but this is like the second time I've had to do it.
Yeah, it was just off rip. You could tell all of the shots.
I
she was
can
trying to
already
take,
tell, bro. I
Like,
can already tell. And to be fair, like a person like that doesn't really match your personality. So I'm really confused as to why.
opposites attract.
Well, I guess, man. I guess. Okay, cool. Let's get to some of these super
Yeah,
chats. Go.
Wealth said, he said, no cap. Every girl is made out with their best friend or cap. Cut. I don't know what that means.
What do you guys think about
Yeah,
that?
has every girl made out with their best friend?
Girl?
Yeah,
Yeah.
girl.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think?
I haven't.
Okay, so you have it. Okay, cool. Any other ones? Go ahead.
Let's see. Repo said, I give a kidney for a virgin.
Oh wow, yeah, it's like that, Repo. Why? Let me ask you a question. Do we have any other super chats?
Nope.
Okay, dude. Cool. Let me ask you a question. Why do you think that men value virgins so much?
I don't know, actually.
Really?
Maybe because they haven't been with anybody else, obviously, and they like that satisfaction of them being the first for everything, maybe.
Okay.
Or maybe them taking in control because maybe that girl doesn't have any experience, so they like being in control.
Okay. What about you? Why do you think that virginity is so coveted?
I mean, that's like the most purest thing ever for of a woman.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know.
They just want to take it.
Yeah, like I guess
So-
they want to be
so-
the first man.
So if it's so special, right? Because you guys both agree that it's pretty special, right? Like there's not that many virgins out here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if it's so special, why do you think that women are just giving it away so easily? Because I don't think I've ever met one woman that said, yeah, the guy that took my virginity, he was like the best guy in the world. I actually really love him. I don't regret that shit. As a matter of fact, it's always the opposite. They're like, yo, I actually regret that dude. He was a piece of shit. Like, so why do you think that women in today's world aren't appreciating their virginity? Go ahead. I'll let you start off.
Okay. I think it's mostly about society and their friends. Like, as far as I'm aware, girls, they lose their virginity like in ending a middle school, 8th grade, to going to high school.
Mhm.
So I think it's mostly about like experimenting, and they don't think about how down there,
Yeah.
it's very special.
Yeah.
So I think that's mostly it. And they're friends, and they're like, oh, let's try new things, and that's
Okay.
about it.
What about you? What do you think about that?
I mean, it's hard to speak for other people because I waited a decent amount. And the guy that I lost it to, I dated for 8 years.
Mhm.
But mine was like going into like freshman year of college. So,
Damn.
I
That
mean,
means
I
you
wait-
racked up bodies pretty quickly
Yeah,
after
I was about
that.
to say, that's
I went on a little
good.
phase.
She was-
Yeah,
she was-
yeah,
That phase.
I mean, she was in college.
What happened to you, like being in a relationship?
Shout out to Idaho.
Well,
All them country dudes out
I've
there.
had a lot of relationships since then. I mean, that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
This is my first time single since I was 13.
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn.
Oh,
You're about to have a face.
She's about to have a second phase. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Are you?
I mean, I just feel like another thing is just expectations. I feel like they don't really realize that it is special until it's gone.
Yeah.
Just one of those things.
Well, so why do you think society isn't pushing it as much anymore? That like women should like respect themselves, and like instead you have people like today's idols are like Cardi B and fucking Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. Like, are those really like the idols that you think these young women should have? Because that's who they're idolizing. When you go on TikTok, like they're doing the WAP. Is it the WAP challenge? You know what I mean? So like
they're shaking their ass, they're showing their bodies.
Bro,
off.
every time I go on TikTok, and I know it has a lot to do with the algorithm of like what you choose to look at. But I kid you not, bro. These dances, it's always like shaking ass or like doing some crazy shit. Like, why do you think that society doesn't tell women to value themselves as much anymore?
I mean, that's kind of hard. Again, it goes back to people who just want to follow. With people like Cardi B or whatnot, whoever's the like the authorities or the models, the role models, people are just gonna follow. And especially like it's crazy to think like my little brother.
Yeah.
Like what he does now is something I would have never done when I was like his age.
Yep.
And so even with my parents, I was like little 4.0 student, D1 athlete, whatever.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Damn, you were a good girl that went bad.
Perfect.
And
she was a good girl that went bad,
then
bro.
when my like brother came in, he's definitely gotten better now, but it was just like a train wreck a little bit.
The opposite.
But now he's going in the army. He just left today. So
Wow.
he'll be a good boy.
No, the fuck he's not.
Yeah.
Really?
Hell
I mean,
nah.
he'll know. He'll be like, I guess it kind
The
of.
military is worse than college. He about to get fucked. Every girl.
Armeshi says the chat is correct. It is to ensure paternity. David Jones said.
So before like birth control, like men wanted virgins to ensure that kid was their kid.
Yeah, that was initially what it was for, because nowadays, we have DNA tests and all that. Like initially, people were really pressed about virgins because if you're a virgin and you have a kid, I know that's my kid. We've come a long way since then to where now we actually have like DNA swab and shit like that. But like, it still remains that there's men to this day that are raising kids that they think are theirs. And it's sad to say, but like this happens every day out here. And women, there's women that actually admit that shit. They'll let a man raise their kid and then come out and be like, yeah, that's not your kid. It's very unfortunate, but it's not just that too.
Urameshi said there are a lot of men out here raising kids that aren't their own. The current numbers in the U.S. are 25 to 30% of paternity tests come back negative.
Wow, that is fucking crazy. 30%, bro. That is a large fucking sum. Shout out to the ladies doing heavy work out there. Any other ones? Go ahead.
Yeah, Basil, you have another account, bro. He said the blonde is fine.
Oh shit, we got Basil in the fucking chat. Shout out to Basil. Basil has a thing for blondes, bro. Any other ones?
Let's see. Yeah, Captain has one. He said, ladies, if society is teaching women bad habits, then don't you think it should be up to y'all to change that?
Good question. Start off with you, Louisa. Go ahead. She's like, no, I like it the way it is.
I was thinking about like that's not my business. Like that's not my problem to change it.
Well, wait. Overall, he's talking about like women in general.
Yeah, like don't you think it's up to women to tell other women what to do?
You women are very influential to each other.
Yeah.
There's a thing that happens when there's 4 girls on a panel, everyone starts to echo each other. Yeah. Right? It's called an echo chamber. And women typically are like sheep. You guys are followers. And you guys will listen to the most like popular or attractive girl because you think that's just like what you should be doing. I see this a lot in school, like with younger kids, right? And it typically like whatever you're doing as a kid, you typically end up like doing that as an adult as well, right? You are what you repeatedly do. And I see it a lot. Like women mostly take advice from other women, and yet women give each other the worst fucking advice.
Oh my God.
Right?
Single people will take advice from another single woman.
And my favorite part is
that is true. I started doing that.
Yeah, that's my favorite part when like a girl in a relationship will have like 4 single friends, and she'll take advantage. And I'm like, bro, like you see their relationships are all fucked up. That is not who you want to be fucking taking relationship advice from. So it's very unfortunate. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
We got some regular ones.
All right, let's do one more and we'll get to the next video, bro.
All right. let's see. Your Meshi has a question for Jeff. He says, question for the male guest. How often do you see women cheating who have boyfriends as husbands?
Ooh.
What typically causes it?
He's about
to expose his clients.
He said this is a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, all I have to say is if I had a girlfriend and I didn't live in Miami, she is not going to Miami alone.
Yeah.
You know how many girls I meet in the club? I got a boyfriend, but he ain't here. I'm in
Right.
Miami.
Yeah.
And but their friends encourage that. Their friends like, she's in Miami. So,
Yep.
but and I've seen it too. Like, I mean, it happens more with men. I'm gonna be honest. Men,
She's
cheat
done it before.
more than women. But honestly, and this,
She's done it before.
this kind of sounds fucked up, but I deal with a lot of bachelorette parties, and one of my goals and bucket list in life is to fuck the bride.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, but
You're a very sick man, sir.
all right, but to answer the question is no, it happens all the time, especially in Miami. Girls, but here's the thing: girls go to Miami to get over whatever problems they're dealing with back at home.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why people fuck more in Miami, especially men. It's because girls, you'll see these girls fucking these promoters that are old, 40 years old, and like creepy dudes. It's because they're just here to get over whatever. They get drunk, they get over their problems here, and that's what happens. So I mean, if a girl's coming to Miami, it's mainly because she's probably not happy. If she's in a good relationship, she's not coming to Miami with her friends. It's the bottom line.
Agreed. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's not all the time I see it.
Yeah. That was a really good question, man. Let's do one more video, bro. I think we have like 4, but we'll just do one more and then we'll get back to the chat. Shout out to my girl Jules.
I've never been with a blonde.
Oh, here we go.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Guy date you.
Why should a guy date you? Why should a woman date you?
I'm asking the questions here.
I know, but like I'm asking it back as an answer.
I want to know your opinion, though.
Like, what's your take?
That's what I'm asking you. What your take is.
Why should a guy date me? That's a really interesting point. There's no like reason as to they should date me because of XYZ. It's like, oh, they're interested. They want to get to know me. Same vice versa, right? That's how it should be.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, what's your type?
My type? I don't really have a type. I think types are stupid. I think if you're going to put people in boxes, that's a waste of your time.
So, is it putting people in a box if you have a preference?
If you have a preference, that means you're expecting people to be a certain way and you think this is what I want, this is what I need. And I feel like a lot of times we'd be surprised. We kind of underestimate and we overestimate what we know. We think, oh, we dated one person out of the sample size that we're like, oh, we don't like this, we want XYZ, but you never know. You know?
All right. So she said a lot just to say nothing, right?
A whole lot of nothing.
Now, my question to you ladies is, do you have a type? And it's ironic because my man Basil in the chat says he likes blondes. So what do you think? Do you have a type? And we'll start off with you. You're smiling a lot over there. And shout out to you because the chat is like, yo, look at that smile. So they actually really like your smile.
Yes, I feel like I did have a type.
Okay.
For sure.
What's
they
your
look
type?
the exact same.
What's your type? Give us your type.
The dudes in the
taller,
Instagram.
white,
tall, dark,
brown
and handsome.
hair.
Frat
Wait,
boys.
wait, wait.
She likes frat boys.
I have the
Bro,
cowboy
she's-
hat. I have a cowboy hat.
Bro,
What,
she
like a
literally just described
flannel?
But
But what?
since moving here, I feel like I've been finding men that I usually don't find attractive.
Really? Like Chocolate Brothers?
There we go, Basil.
I'm not gonna name the specifics, but yeah, I mean, I feel like now I don't think I'm going straight to a type anymore. I mean, in that video, she kind of mentioned like, you know, what if you just prefer, or not prefer, but if you know, if it just happens, it happens.
All right,
But
I'll grab your
I'm
IG
trying
after
not
the
to
show.
but I mean, you can't help who you like. So
Okay, gotcha. What about you, Louisa? Do you have a type?
I do. I can't deny
I
it.
know who your type is.
What's your type, Louisa?
You know who her type is.
Can I say it?
For-
No, I'm not gonna say the
Nah,
name. No,
go ahead and
no,
say
no,
his
no,
name.
no, 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 no. I'm not gonna say his name. But
I
do-
think the chat wants to know who.
no,
who he
no.
is.
I actually have I've posted this and said this multiple times, and I've been attacked by men.
Really? By men?
Yes, in my DMs
Really?
the moments I posted it, because I don't know why, but let me say my type first. Dominican, 6 feet.
Okay.
That's about it.
So toxic.
She likes the toxic.
So basically just toxic.
Nah,
All right.
the last guy was talking.
You don't
to
like
me,
6 foot French guys?
No.
No, not your type.
No, not my type. I know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
This is not my type.
Nah,
Okay. Okay. What about you, Jeff? Do you have a type?
I have a very, very specific
We
type.
all
I know your
this.
type.
Yeah, we know
I
his
know
type.
your type.
Yes, sir.
I like you got to be blonde. You got to be blonde.
Yeah.
Number one, you got to have an
I've
ass.
I've seen some brunettes though.
No, I listen. Let me finish. Hold up. So you got to you got to be blonde, but the other thing, you got to have a great body. You got to be skinny. You got to have an ass. I don't care if you have tits. Number one thing though is you got to be a freak. You got to keep me interested, and
Gotcha.
you got to be able to keep a conversation going.
Okay.
If you can't keep the conversation going and you don't have me sexually interested, it's like, all right, what are we doing here? And it's not okay. It's not just about the sex, but it's the mental. I'm toxic.
Yeah.
And I like toxic girls to a certain extent.
Really?
Like you got to play the game to a certain extent, but at some point the game's over. Now
Yeah.
just go. You know,
Okay.
we both want.
Let me ask you this: big ass, right? She's beautiful, blonde, right?
Mhm.
But she has a shitty personality.
Yeah, she's good for one night. That's
Okay.
it.
Just
no,
one
no, no.
night.
I have my categories.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'll fuck you if you're hot and for one night, but you ain't gonna stay around much longer. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter how hot you are, and they'll know what they're good for. But like you could be good for like a trip or one trip, and that's it.
Yeah.
But-
Okay.
Yo,
but-
I personally know a girl. Jeff made her turn blonde just before.
Yeah. Shout out to Jeff, man. Out here changing hairs. All right, cool. We changing lives and he's changing hair. All right. Any other super chats? Go ahead.
Yeah, Ethan said you're sleeping on the snow bunnies, Basil.
Yeah. Shout out to the snow bunnies, man. Any other ones? Go ahead.
Yeah, David Jones said Basil, you're wearing a cowboy hat and a sex tape.
Yo. Yeah. Shout out to everybody sending in those super chats, man. We're trying to get them this situation with one of our friends. Any other ones? Go ahead.
No supers.
No supers. Let's do a few just regular ones. Go ahead.
Okay, so Riff Raff, he says, I have a question. Do you think feminism sometimes has an unfair image? As a 16-year-old, I'm still trying to understand shit.
That is a really good
Damn.
question.
16 years old.
16 years old, man. Already is smart. Shout out to him. Ladies, what do you think about that question?
What do y'all think about feminism?
Don't think too long. Don't think too hard. Do you know what feminism is? I gotta ask you because like we've taught you 3 words already today.
But I mean, I guess I don't really. I mean, I believe in equal parts.
Equal parts,
I don't.
like equal body parts, or
No.
I'm dead ass trying to figure out like what you're talking about. Like
I think she means like 50-50. That's what you
50-50?
mean, right?
Okay.
There you go.
So 50-50. So you think that men and women are the same?
Well, no.
So if we're not the same, then doesn't that mean that we're not 50-50?
I guess.
What do you want?
All right, that was very profound. All right. Okay, what about you, Louisa? Did you? I was about to say, did you forget your name? You're like
No,
staring
no,
into the wall. All right, go
I
ahead.
was reading the question again.
Okay.
'cause it's very surprising. 16-year-olds.
Yeah, 16-year-old man.
that's
And
just-
I look. This is one thing I will say.
Just cut my.
A lot of 15, 14, 16-year-olds are smart as fuck. Holy shit!
Yeah,
like
and
we
also
kn-
confused.
Yeah,
and
that is-
confused.
I'm
But
confused as fuck.
I sat here. When was it? On Friday after the show? Was it on? Yeah. There was an 18-year-old. Was he 18?
Oh, Aiden.
Bro,
yeah,
this
yeah.
Aiden
But
is-
he just
bro.
turned 18.
Shout out
2
to
weeks ago.
Aiden from Idaho.
No.
Where's he
Montana.
from?
Oh, Montana.
Montana, same thing. And my boy is one of the smartest dudes I've met, man. Shout out to him. He's gonna be a fucking great guy.
Yo, shout out to Aiden.
Okay, but back to the question.
That's your question.
Yeah. Do you think feminism has a unfair image sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
sometimes I
Okay.
think so.
Can you elaborate on that?
Like, I don't know. To be honest with you, it's just. I mean, I do believe in the part that the man has to pay certain things
Mhm.
in a relationship, but when it comes to like the woman,
Yeah.
like for example, if they've been together for like 2 years, 3 years, I don't think the man should be still paying for dinners, for example,
Mhm.
at all times.
Really?
At that point, I already think that okay, let me invite you, let me pay for this, you pay for that. And that's
Gotcha.
okay.
So
Like, it's
so
just depends.
50-50.
Yeah, but not really.
Hmm.
Like it's
What do you
like, for
want?
example, my parents been together for 30 something years.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, you know, my dad pays the rent, my mom pays certain things.
Okay.
I pay my mom's gas. And like when my mom does pay certain things of the house that my dad should pay. But I do see my mom saying, give me your card
Yeah.
to my dad.
But here's the
So-
thing though, it's like, and I do understand that women do pay for stuff sometimes, but it's never long term. it's never long term. Like women cannot provide for men long term.
Oh no, definitely not.
You guys
I don't
will
think
do
so.
it for a little bit or a few times, and even dinner. Let's say you go out on a date, you'll pay for your boyfriend maybe sometimes, but I'm telling you, it's not long term. And as a matter of fact, the more you have to pay for dinner, the more you start to get unattracted to that dude because you're like, yo, like this,
what the
you know what I
fuck?
mean?
Yeah,
Like what's
it's
going
true.
on here?
Mhm. Yeah.
And I've seen that happen in real life with other people. So, shout out to you, man. That was actually a really good question. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Repo said, what about 6 foot Chileans?
Shout out to six. Hey, yo, anything over 6 feet, bro, you're automatically winning, bro. Because the average height is what on 5'7", 5'7", 5'8". Okay. Any other ones?
That's it for supers.
All right, cool, man.
That's a question for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, that's what I was saying about me getting attacked on TikTok and Instagram DMs when I said my video about Dominicans. that
Gotcha.
I only date Dominicans.
Nah, I don't think you should be attacked for that. Look, man, that's your preference. That's your preference. I don't care. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, you like the toxic shit.
So shout out to Tyler. Tyler says, tell Jules that I miss her. Is that him?
Yeah.
Is that your ex?
No.
Baby daddy?
No.
No?
Oh.
Okay. All right, cool. Let's do a few more. Go ahead.
All right, let's see. So John, he asked, ladies, do you see a future with children?
Good question, John. Good fucking question. We'll start off with you, Jules.
With children?
Yes.
Yes.
And you said 28, right?
20. Oh.
Like you'd like to have a kid by 28, correct?
Yeah. Well, honestly, in the beginning, like when I was younger, I wanted kids at like 22.
Okay.
I feel like my parents, my mom's like my sister. My
Okay.
parents are like 42, 43.
Okay.
Around there. So I want the like connection that I have with my mom. Like
That's
my
what
mom
it is.
knows every single thing about me.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
There's only like a 20-year difference though. Right?
Yes. But I would say probably I want kids 28.
Yeah.
the
So that'll
latest.
be closer to like a 30-year difference though. Because by the time your kid gets
Exactly.
your age, then you'll be
Well, I would have already had to have the kids by now.
Right,
But I
yeah.
could not see myself pregnant right now.
Okay.
So
Cool. What about you? Do you see a future with kids?
My time is ticking, and when I was around 15, I've always said I wanted my kids before 25.
How
I'm
old are
already
you?
27.
Oh, whoa.
So
yeah, it's ticking.
I have decided for a long time already
Yeah.
that I like men with kids already. Honestly.
Wow. Shout out to my boys. We winning out here. All right, cool. Any other ones?
Yeah, let's see. Amanda asked, for the guys here in Miami, where do you think you can find a high value girl / wifey material?
Not on Instagram.
Whole Foods.
Not at the
Wait,
clubs.
that's my friend.
Whole
Okay,
Foods.
shout out Amanda.
Yeah, shout out to Amanda. Amanda, probably Whole Foods
Trader
or
Joe's.
Trader
Costco's.
Joe's. Anywhere organic or anywhere vegan. I trust vegan
the
people. The gym is a good place too, but you never know. But
That's debatable.
the short answer is probably not many places, bro. Christian Mingle, maybe. But yeah, what about you, Jeff? I mean, you probably aren't finding many.
It's about wait, she's asked about high value men, no?
No, where do you
no.
find like wifey
Wifey
material? girls
material.
in Miami?
I mean, yeah,
Definitely
you
not at the
can't.
club.
I mean, since there's actually been something on my mind in the last question, it was a story I like to share real quick.
Yeah.
I met a girl, and she told me she was been in a relationship for 2 years, but all she was doing all night is flirting with me. And I said, but I'm not gonna have sex with you. I was like, okay, well, then why do you waste your time? Whatever, we were talking. She asked me to come over at like 5 in the morning. I'm like, I'm not coming over if we're not fucking.
Yeah.
Whatever. She goes back home. She's texting me. She's still texting me,
Mhm.
and she's telling me, oh, I want to see you when I get back down to Miami. This and this. She's like, but we would never work. I was like, why is that? I just want to see what she would say. She's like, because I don't deal with cheaters. I said, well, I would never date you unless I would only want to be with you. She said, well, there's one exception. And this is the freakiest thing I've ever heard. She said to me, I don't deal with cheaters unless they let me watch. She didn't even say let me join. She said, let me watch. So that's the kind of girls that come down to Miami. You're not.
Wow.
I wanted to tell that story. It kind of relates to the question, but people are crazy down here, and you're not gonna find your wife in Miami. I'm gonna tell you, you're definitely not gonna find her out.
Yeah.
So
Well, here's what I say to that point. Like the good women that don't live in Miami, they don't want to go vacation in Miami.
Yeah.
Like they want to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? So like I like women that want to go to like fucking Egypt and shit. You know what I mean? Like go somewhere fucking far. Like not to Vegas, Miami.
Greece.
You know what I mean? Greece. Go to Greece. You know what I mean?
but I've been on vacations with girls, and you know how many times on those vacations they'll be posting their little thirst traps. They don't call it thirst traps,
Yeah.
but them on the beach. And how many dudes are in their DM saying, let me take you next time?
Yeah, for sure.
And are they answering? You see, I'm just taking pictures with my girls. No,
Right,
you're
right.
not. You're
Yeah, yeah,
posting
yeah.
so other dudes Well, like, and that's like, I'm here. Like,
Yeah.
I'm taking you here. Spend time with me. Stop
Yeah.
going on. I'm just on my phone. You're on your phone.
It's like they use you to go to the trip
But-
to promote for other men.
But their constant thing is, well, Jeff, you're always on the phone. I'm
Right.
taking business calls
yeah.
to make money to pay for this trip.
Yeah.
Like, they always taking their little selfies, this
Mhm.
and that. And they won't, trust me, they're not posting the guy in the trip. They
I've-
want to keep their
Absolutely not.
yeah, they want to keep their options open. And they're like,
I've done that before.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a huge red flag.
Damn,
I'll say this:
Alicia.
it's like, and it goes back to hypergamy. I think women will be with a guy that they sort of like and promote themselves for the guy that they really like, and hopefully, when they get the guy that they really like, then they're always kind of looking to see if they can upgrade from there, right? And sometimes women settle. It's unfortunate, but it's reality. And here's the thing: men, we know this shit, and we can admit it. Like, but when women sit here and say like, "Oh, well, why do you want other women?" Like, "Oh, I can't believe you're just such a shitty guy now." You know what I mean? Like, we can understand you guys, but you guys can never understand us.
asking the girls, do you care where the guy takes you on a first date? Even if it's not a date, if you're just going to get food, does the place he takes you matter? Because listen, if I'm taking a girl out, I'll take her to somewhat nice, but I will never go to any 5-star expensive restaurant on the first date because I want to see, does that girl want me for my money
Yep.
or what I have, or for that? Because that's a big thing for me. Because I'm not gonna start spoiling a girl till I know she wants me for me.
Does the first date matter to you, like the location? Yes or no?
No, not
No.
the location.
I
So
can take you to
McDonald's is cool with you?
Yeah.
All right, but I'm gonna take you to McDonald's.
Cat. I mean, she is from
No, I can't.
Montana, so. What about you?
No,
It doesn't
not at all.
matter?
It's for me. It's all the company.
Mhm.
Okay.
I have been on dates in a very nice restaurant and I have felt uncomfortable.
Okay,
with a
gotcha.
man, so.
Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
No other supers.
Okay, cool. Ladies, it's been a great show, right? And shout out to you too, Jeff. I want to get your opinions on the show and then a question you'd like to ask the guys on the panel. So go ahead, give us your thoughts on the show and then a question for us.
I have no question. Well, I actually do have a question for you.
Okay.
But other than that, just the thoughts, amazing. I loved it.
Shout out
It's
to you.
better,
Yeah.
better than the last.
Yeah,
than my
for
first
sure.
time.
Yeah.
And yesterday.
Someone got kicked out today, but there was no fight. So shout out to
Yeah.
us, man. We're improving. What's the
and
question for her?
For her, did you feel comfortable knowing that she got kicked out, even though you just met her 3 weeks
Good
ago?
question, Louisa. Good question.
Like, I understand that you guys just met 3 weeks ago, and she's
Mm-hmm.
maybe not considered a friend. Like, for you to defend her, like, hey, like, chill. Like, if she was my friend, I would be like, yo, like, calm the fuck
Oh
down.
no, I'm not gonna defend her. I mean,
That's
she
what
did.
I'm
She dug that hole herself. I mean, again, yeah, I don't really know her that well.
Yeah.
I didn't know how she was gonna react. I was telling him that I don't know. I mean, she's really bold. I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
She was smiling though, as if like she knew she was gonna act like that. Did you know she was gonna act like
I
that?
didn't. I mean, well, I know that she's money signs.
Like I feel like maybe she gave you like a hint that like she was like, yeah, I probably don't like this guy. She probably did her research on us.
Yeah.
No, actually, she didn't.
Really?
She didn't say anything. No.
Okay.
She had no idea.
Okay.
She
She
didn't
definitely
say
came in
anything.
here-
I didn't think she was gonna
Yeah.
like.
Here's the thing, it's like I'm cool with everybody, like, but just don't sit here and here's the thing, it's like the entitlement, because men are supposed to let women like her act like that, and we're not supposed to say shit. But that's why I'm like, yo, you got the wrong one. I'm not from Miami, I'm from Baltimore. It's a whole different world up there than it is down here, and I think that for me, it's like, women fight for feminism and equality. Like, I'm gonna give you that shit. I'm gonna give you that shit. Go ahead. You disrespect me, I'm gonna give you the same shit back.
Facts.
You respect me, I'm gonna give you the same shit back. I mean, like, it's the same thing. It's but women only want equality when it benefits them.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? But like, she can disrespect me, and now it's like, no, you shouldn't disrespect me. No, bro, you want equality, I'm gonna give you equality. But yeah, shout out to you for staying. I didn't actually really know that you guys were friends. I thought you were friends with her and he was friends with her. So when she left, now that I know everything, I'm actually surprised that you didn't leave with her.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that too.
Yeah, I don't
but
know
maybe
why.
you saw the disrespect. You're like, oh shit, I'm not sticking up for her.
I mean, but I think like it comes down to like a moral code. Like, are you being an ass? Like, if I have a friend, right, and he's just being an ass, and like he ends up like getting kicked off of a place because he's being an ass, cool, bro, I'm cool with you. But like, yo, that like you're being a fucking ass, bro. Like, you deserve that shit.
Yeah.
But it's easier for us as men to understand that, like, okay, that's a consequence for your behavior. For women, right, for some reason in today's society, it's like, bro, they can do anything and get away with it.
Yeah.
When I moved down here to Miami, I was coming through Orlando and I was doing 85. And mind you, in Florida, 85 is like doing the speed limit.
Yeah.
Right?
I've noticed that.
Everyone's doing this. Everyone's doing 85. If you're not doing 85, you're getting honked at, right? So I'm doing 85. I'm thinking I'm good. There was like an undercover state trooper in front of me, and I kind of pulled up real close to him. And then I saw the lights. So I was like, fuck, this is a cop. Let me slow down a little bit. I pulled over to the right, and then we're driving for like half a mile. I'm thinking everything's good, right? So I start passing him a little bit. He gets behind me, pulls me over. I don't know if it was because I had like out-of-state tags or whatever. Boom. Got a fat-ass ticket, right? Now, on the other hand, I know someone that got pulled over just yesterday, right? Was speeding, and, you know, license wasn't all there. Very pretty, beautiful woman.
She got
and,
away with that.
And you know what happens? Hey, it's cool. You know, like, go ahead. I'll escort you to where you're going, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Now, on the other hand, I gotta go to court. I gotta pay this. You know what I mean? It's just like it's not really equal out here, and
can't make this shit
it's
up.
unfortunate because
You can't make this shit up.
I hate to say it, but men are letting women get away with all this shit, and therefore they feel entitled. You know, like that's a whole different story. I'm happy that happened for the girl. I don't want her to get a ticket. But I'm saying, just in general, like we let women get away with way too much, and I think men should start taking back their power. You know, I'm not saying men should disrespect women because I love women. I have 4 sisters, but I just think in general, I think women should also understand that you can't just sit here and disrespect men and think you can get away with it. So, all right, what about you? Thoughts on the show, and then a question you have for us. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I loved it.
Cool.
Definitely a little out of my comfort zone.
Okay, cool,
I'm
cool.
Shy.
Yeah.
But it was really fun.
You know,
I'm glad I did it.
It's crazy because the people that I learn more from on this table are the people that I don't necessarily agree with, and it's always people that are uncomfortable that typically like I end up being cool with after the show because I realize that like you're growing. Like this is very uncomfortable for you, but like I'm pretty sure you'll take something from this. You know what I mean? What about
a couple of vocabulary words?
Yeah, and I'll say this, and
I'm both smart.
And I'll say this: the chat loved your smile. That's all I kept seeing over here. The smile, the smile. People are like, look at that smile. So shout out to you. A question you have for the panel, guys. Go ahead. It could be anything. Doesn't have to be a specific question. It could be anything.
I don't really know. I guess could have been thinking about that. How long have you guys been doing this for?
We're going into our 2nd month officially.
Oh, so
brand
okay.
new. You know, we have 51 live viewers.
Mhm.
It's really hard to do that. It's not that easy. Starting your podcast from nothing. We don't have a big podcast behind us. You know, we didn't even have experience when we started. But we had a passion, and little by little, we start meeting people that are setting us up for success. And we have great people that come along the way, and they pitch us in with this. We have guys that are doing merch for us now. We have amazing supporters that do like our Discord and just in general, like they take care of some. But we have Dom. Like we just have. It's crazy. Like when you're really passionate about something, and you pursue it. Like I came from Maryland just 6 months ago. He came from Maryland. He came from Atlanta just 3 months ago. Like we're all just meeting here. And what happens when you follow your dreams is like, there's this guy named Les Brown I listen to, and he talks about how when you pursue your passion, you don't worry about the how, right? It just happens because like you're just doing something, and then all of a sudden the universe is like, oh, here you go, right? And then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, here you go. And then before you know it, like you're building and building, and now 52 live viewers, you know what I mean? And it's just, it feels amazing, man. It feels amazing to have all these people that like reach out to us, and we talk to them every single day. And so 2 months in, a little bit under 2 months in, and we're just super excited about that.
I feel like I'm in that funk right now because I graduated from Boise State. I played.
Oh, that's
soccer.
a party school.
No, I went for
It is
soccer.
but that is a party school though. Boise State is a party school.
But like it's my degree is sports marketing, and I feel like I'm stuck right now.
Yeah.
Yo, she just deflected hard as fuck. That's a party school. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean,
Okay, yeah, I party like 7 days a week.
Yeah, that's a party school. I know about that school. Okay, so you feel like you're like in a waves right now, like kind of like it's cool, man. You're still like, I mean, come on, like I'm 31, so like, you know what I mean, like you're way younger than me, like you have a lot, but I will say like the time for men and women is different. Like I'm in my prime. I'm considered my prime right now. Like you're in your prime. You know what I mean? So like our time is different. But I would say I think the worst thing we do is we send our kids into school and we just tell them like that's just what you're supposed to do. But in reality, I think you should focus something that you're passionate in. and then just like learn how to monetize it. Like there's kids out here making millions of dollars playing fucking video games. You know, there's girls on fucking Twitch making a shit ton of money. So just find something you're passionate about, man. It doesn't even have to be what you go to school. I know someone that went to school for social work, hated it, but did it just to, you know, please themselves and please their mom. And you know, for social work, I think when you come out of college, you make like 45K just to start off with. Like you're in debt like 45K by the time you leave school. So it doesn't make sense to me. And then you're stuck in a job that you're not even passionate about. So all right, what about you, bro? Thoughts on the show and a question for any of us? Go ahead.
Obviously, it's a great show. That's why I come back on it all the time.
Shout out to you, bro.
Question.
Any question, bro. It could be for all of us.
No, I'm gonna ask a question for the girls. We're gonna play a little game.
All right, cool.
I love to play this game. Let's hear the fuck, marry, kill between the three of us.
Oh shit! All right.
Damn. Okay.
All right. So I guess you have to pick one to fuck, marry, and kill.
Both of them.
Damn, that's a good one, Jeff.
Between you three or you?
You gotta answer.
Do it between them three. Them three. Him, and then the producer. So fuck, marry, kill. I'm not telling you what to pick. I'm just saying like you got to pick
Okay,
one.
can I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mary.
Okay.
Oh, I know. Damn,
okay, so Mary.
Yeah.
Shout out, put the camera on Yuri. Shout out to you, bro. Put the camera on my boy. And shout out to the girl trying to hide in the back. I see you over there. Trying to hide. All right.
Shout out to Ethan.
And shout out to my boy Ethan in the back, man. Okay.
We don't give Ethan enough credit. Shout out to
So
that nigga
you're
Ethan.
marrying him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're killing which one?
Kill. And which is the other one?
And then
Fuck, marry,
yeah.
kill.
Oh, this is hard for you, right?
Fucking kill.
Damn.
I don't know if I've ever been killed in this game.
Basil is fucking winning.
There's a yo, Basil. It's the first time for everything, man. Okay, cool. What about you?
Are they friends?
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. All right, go ahead.
That's hard.
Bro, she's so nice. It's hard.
Girl, just say it.
Bro, I don't think you stopped smiling one time this show. Like the whole show, you're just smiling. The whole show.
I need to see without the glasses.
Okay.
Nope.
Nah.
Bro, the
Yeah,
guys,
we have
every girl literally.
Just know that my rating for him is 8.5.
Ooh, shit. Okay.
For him. So
Damn, what you low key trying to
no.
slide?
No.
All right, cool. All right,
So
go
you
ahead.
basically like, yeah, that's Bruno Mars still.
Yo, I don't understand how someone like you is friends with someone like her, bro. I really don't. Like, you guys are the total
they've only
fucking
met 3
opposite.
weeks.
Okay, cool.
So
like,
give them a break.
I literally just met her.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Like, I don't even know how.
They're
but-
associates. They're not even friends.
Don't let her deflect.
it's probably
She's
like
gonna ask
it's
question.
probably like a business move. All right, cool. So fuck, marry, and kill. Which one you doing?
I don't know
You
hard.
gotta
All right,
answer.
go ahead and speak into the mic so the chat can hear you. It's 60 of you guys in here. Make sure you like the video, man. Shout out to you guys.
Who you marrying? Get the Mary out the way.
Go ahead. Who you gonna marry?
Who you
Out
gonna
of him, or Anwar? Go ahead. Who you marrying? So you're gonna marry him, right?
All right. So
Okay,
Jack,
cool.
okay.
All right, cool. I feel like she had to say that though. Go ahead.
Yeah, she had it
All
for
right.
sure.
Any other one? All right. Who you're killing? Who you gonna kill? Why you gotta kill the black guy, bro? That's so racist, bro.
It's like the beginning of every fucking movie. They just kill me, bro. Fuck.
Okay, cool. And I guess you're fucking him. All right. Shout out to Anwar out here winning, man. I see you back there, homie. Shout out to the fucking
Bruno
producer,
Mars.
man. Shout out to the producer. All right, cool. Listen, man, chat. You guys have been fucking amazing, man. We love you guys so much. The panel was amazing after that bimbo left. It's been a great show, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the daytime show. Have a good night. Peace.